looks good. I'm throwing out stream announcements, and then we'll talk about the pack as usual. I realize the sun coming from behind me makes me look funky, so I probably should change my blinds here in a sec too, so we'll do that. But first, we're 4th seat. We're playing with Arama, Geodins, and Kandinsky. Based on the ratings, it looks like a pretty good table, but it's so hard to tell what 200s and 300 level players, how good they are or what they do. This opening pack is kind of underwhelming. Wood Collector's generically just good, probably the best thing to do. I don't see much else for like fun ideas here besides take Water Worker, try to hit combos. I'll just take the Wood Collector. It can be played again like practically kind of whenever. It's very solid. It doesn't have to be played. It doesn't have to be played round 1. It can be played in the early game. It can be played in the mid game. And it just is very solid. 5 wood essentially. I mean, delivered makes it a little slow, but it's a generically solidly good card, and that's what we are looking for at the start of this draft. Or we're looking for crazy combos, but we're not hitting them. I do want to do some fun things or try to use cards I haven't been able to use yet, so I am looking for things, yeah, that are a bit more exciting. So hopefully we'll get some in this draft, but if not, we'll be okay. Here, this pack also, like, pretty underwhelming. This is not looking like a particularly strong draft yet. Master Builder's, like, okay. I think Winter Caretaker's quite good, though. You get a grain, you can buy some veg. Being able to get your crops done with occupations is, like, quite strong. Grocer's incredibly strong, partly because it gives you a little read, but partly because it gives you crops. I think Winter Caretaker is also like quite good, being able to take care of crops or help with take care of crops. I mean, this basically solves veggies and it gives you a grain. A lot of times you probably want 1 or 2 more grain for sowing or something, but it depends on how fast you sow too. I mean, you could play Winter Caretaker earlier in the game, get to sow the grain in the veg, and then like harvest some grain and re-sow the grain, eat some of the veg. So. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. But yeah, these occupations are not particularly strong yet. I like Animal Dealer a decent bit. Wouldn't mind wheeling that. Clay Plaster is okay. Master Builder's okay. Woodcutter's okay. Woodcutter and Wood Collector indicates that it could be a higher wood game. My opening pack didn't have a ton of stuff either. Oh, it did have a Potato Harvester. I've been warming up on Potato Harvester a little, despite knocking Chris Ho for it in the in the rankings video we did. Potato Harvester, the immediate 3 food is not that great, but the fact that it like gives decent trickles of food also is like pretty legit. Okay, here, Plow Driver is like quite strong even on its own. We're gonna see arena streams. Yeah, I'll probably play arena again next season, but yes, I'm lamely just squatting right now. I was peeking at that this morning actually, but right, arena ends in like 2 days, and I'm pretty happy trying to sit at 3rd again. Hutto has really shot up. RageNet's still very far away. Valachan has been sneaking close to me. They've been playing a lot, and there's still other people that could sneak up past me, but I'm pretty happy just getting a top 5 badge this season. Hopefully 3rd, but I don't intend to play, but I'll play next season. Plus, it's it's way more fun to play Agricola with more cards. The base deck, I realize, is pretty limited and annoying. Like, I actually have games where everybody like builds 4 rooms and does normal stuff. That's Agricola. Like everybody doing more or less kind of regular things and trying to find edges with their occupations. That's like much more normal. Agricola is not like there's one big country clown, there's one like Reno clown, there's one childless. Like it got way too rote. Anyhow, I think this is take Plow Driver. Plowman could be flexible and okay instead and allow me to go bigger house, but I think Plow Driver's like quite good, even on its own. Here, Seed Trader is a very expensive way to get crops, and Winter Caretaker is just going to be better. Skillful Renovator could be okay. We're going to renovate with Plow Driver fairly quick. So, I mean, this is still going to be like a 5 to 6 wood action plus a clay. So there's nothing wrong with that. Clay Hut Builder could be just a ton of clay. Our hand just has a lot of resources here, so yeah. John just stashed you a Nerd Key with a 2-room Big Country. Looks like he must have taken some rough losses. Yeah, I mean, John was up there for a while, right? But, I mean, that's what's so dangerous. Like, you can get... Like, that's why I've stayed away from Arena, right? Like, if you take a third or fourth, you tumble, like, 20 to 30 points, and then it takes, like, 3 wins, 4 wins to make up for it. Like, it's tough up top, which is fair. It should be tough up top. Like, you got to prove you're very good. But I think I take Skillful Renovator here. This hand just has, like, a ton of resources, which is always slightly dangerous. I really would not mind getting Animal Dealer back. My food in this hand is looking tricky. But okay, wait a sec. I forgot Freemason was in the draft. Oh boy, Tim. Are we going to be Freemason Plow Driver Clowns? Freemason Plow Driver Clowns might actually work. You run onto stone rapidly, and then you build your stone rooms, and you get 1,000,000 fields. God, it's so tough. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to lose arena points by playing, though. Like, I've seen some suggestions on the forums that arena should be only peak rating, but then, yeah, peak rating, like, super incentivizes just playing a ton of games. Okay, Freemason. Can we get away with Freemason clowning here? See, the problem is I don't think I can get away with Freemason clowning. It's really hardlining Reno coming at the right time. It makes you grow really late, and I've increasingly said the best way to beat bad players is just to grow in front of them. So, I think not. So then the alternative is Porter, I've warmed up to, is okay and playable, but probably not in this hand. It also just gives me more resources. I actually think a little bit of food is not bad here with Potato Harvester or Stone Carver. But Potato Harvester with some crops off Winter Caretaker could possibly actually be like a total of like 8. Like, you play Potato Harvester fairly late, you sow some vegetables, and it's like a 7 food card. I actually think that might be better. I really don't think I can pull off free. Like, I hate hardlining Freemason Plow Driver stuff. We do get Animal Dealer back. I'm a pretty big fan of Animal Dealer plus a Hearth for solving food this game. Like, I really just want a Hearth, Animal Dealer, a lot of food. I can play a Winter Caretaker. Can try to aim for a 3-room Plow Driver. Maybe even a 4-room Plow Driver. Yeah, depending on how early growth flips, this could be a 4-room Plow Driver game if I get to, like, grow first. Wow. Charcoal Burner has really gone down in value. I mean, I agree that Charcoal Burner's, like, not great anymore, but it's kind of wild to see it, like, go that far. It's still playable. I'm not sure I'll play it, to be fair, but it's not that bad. Yikes. Okay. Just Beanfield is not bad at all, especially with the Potato Harvester Winter Caretaker plan. Sowing crops late, or even in the mid-game off of a couple fields once we get going is fine. I'm not a fan of Muckrake here. I don't think Muckrake's at all good. Truffle Slicer could be okay. Charky where he's supposed to be? Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, Charky should be, like, probably, like, a 5th or 6th pick in this format. But still slightly surprised at Wield, because that pack was kind of bad. Well, was it bad? I guess that's a Plow Driver pack. I don't fully remember what was in it. Stone Clearing doesn't work with Plow Driver, but it is a great way to get a lot of stone for somebody. So yeah, Truffle Slicer or Beanfield. Truffle Slicer should also be pretty good here, because my aim is kind of to focus on building rooms, then Reno, and then I can take animals take wood and animals. But the problem with Truffle Slicer is I actually have a stupid amount of wood in my hand in various ways. Like, Wood Collector and Skillful Renovator could be a lot of wood here. Meaning, I don't know how much wood I'll take. I think I just take Beanfield. Beanfield is just, like, guaranteedly good here. and it helps accelerate my crops and food at some point. Wow, swing plow, big country. Um, I don't want big country. I don't want to play a big country game, not with plow driver. I want to keep experimenting with passing big country and seeing how much I regret it. But the answer is I'm going to regret it. But screw it. This is probably mining hammer. I mean, swing plow is stupidly good. We could just drop the plow driver. Wait a sec. Do we just drop the plow driver and take swing plow instead? Dropping the plow driver lets us be way more flexible with what we're doing. It allows us to really hardline rooms more, but again, is hardlining rooms how we're going to win this game? Now, let's just take we take the mining hammer. The mining hammer is much more flexible. It's fine. But the swing plow is pretty damn good. Big country is also very good. You like dropping the plow driver? Dropping the plow driver is very reasonable. Because swing plow is very good. Although, what am I playing to trigger swing plow then? Wood collector, winter caretaker, charcoal, animal dealer. It's true. Most of my hand is playable, actually. I could play all these cards, potentially. Do I just take the swing plow then? Because it's very good. I do have a ton of wood, too. Maybe it is just take the swing plow. Man, screw it. We take the swing plow. I mean, worst case... Wow, we get a bookcase here. Bookcase is, like, insane. This is not a 4 and 8 hand necessarily. Recycled brick is fine. Woodfield is fine. Butter churn is fine, but bookcase, right? I mean, just bookcase. Like, getting a ton more veg with this hand. Like, I can feed off a hearth, a veg, swing plow, sow a ton of veg, play potato harvester. Like, that's gotta be insane. Like, it's gotta just be too much value. Yeah, I can feed so easily off of vegetables and potato harvester this game. Yeah, exactly, Gordon. Like I have so much food off of a hearth and veggies. Yeah, I'm increasingly thinking that my game plan is actually the plow driver being dropped here is like totally viable. Just go like just push hard for like 4 rooms. I have enough wood in this hand to just build rooms, and I have enough food in this hand to just build rooms. I have no way to make straw thatched roof work, so it can't be straw thatched roof. Stone cart just need a carrot museum in the last pack. Oh my god, that's true. A carrot museum actually would have been the nuts here. That would have been incredible. Um, Stone cart here is reasonably good. I'm normally a pretty big fan of chicken coop, but I think I have enough food in this hand actually, as long as I get a hearth. So I think chicken coop's going to be a distraction for me. Sheep well can also be good if there's enough stone, but I'm potential. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm just not plow driving with this hand anymore with swing plow. There's just like no need to. I get too much value too from getting the fields earlier and getting a big sow action during like stage 3 or even a stage 4 sow action with veggies. Carrot Museum needs to be banned. I'm not sure Carrot Museum needs to be banned. It's been tricky for me to tell. Like, there's a couple of hands where Carrot Museum feels pretty nuts, but it doesn't even always win. So, like, well, it's not like obviously a card doesn't need to always win, but I'm not convinced Carrot Museum actually has an above average win rate. But the problem is Carrot Museum might just be a high enough skill card that I'm not seeing it yet. You've had so many. Well, and see, that's what I mean. Like, it might be a card that's maybe does need to be banned because maybe it's too good for experts in the right setups, but I don't know. I think I take Stone Cart. I've also really warmed up into Stone Cart in this format. Like, you need a lot of stone to really increase your ceiling in these games to like find ways, like actually enough points to win. And there's usually enough wood. And if I have Skillful Renovator, I can have a ton of wood, especially if I can get a stone reno. So I think that's what I do. Truffle Slicer, easy, comes back. Well, actually, well, okay. Now that we had the other plan, Stone Clearing with Swing Plow is also viable. Yeah, I agree. I've been really warming up with Stone Card in these decks. It's got to be Truffle Slicer here, though, right? Yeah, I think Truffle Slicer is still probably too good here. I can take the boar, and then I get some points while I take wood actions. I should have plenty of food. The stone clearing is mildly tempting though. Like it could work, but after I have stone card, it's probably just too much stone now. But stone clearing could just be like my guaranteed reno out though. Like I mean, after I plow some fields, you stone clearing them. Like yikes, it could be nuts. Truffle slicer can also be kind of nuts though. I'll go truffle slicer. Truffle slicer is just like a guaranteed way to up my point ceiling. Stone is also like a wow. The big country's back. Okay. I mean, if I got a sixth pick of big country, I got a sixth pick of big country. With swing plow in hand, like we can pull off a 2 VP big country or something. Like it's fine. You would take stone clearing there every time. Okay. I mean, it's possibly correct. I agree. Stone clearing with swing plow is pretty nutty. So, but it's not what I did. So we're already beyond that. I mean, I gotta take big country here. Like, Acorn's basket is okay, but truffle slicer is so much fun. Truffle slicer is very good there. Like, I don't actually really regret truffle slicer over stone clearing. I think it's fine, but I do have skillful renovator for wood. So I mean, that's kind of the problem though. I agree. I'm not actually sure how much wood I'm going to be taking off the board. It's got to be big country though. And butter churn came back. Interesting. Recycled brick also came back. Recycled brick is a lot of clay, but I guess yeah, I don't have a clear reason for like a crap ton of clay. I mostly need 4 clay for a hearth, and then I'm gonna need like 4 clay for a reno. And then pottery looks like a distraction in every which way this game, unless I need it for VP sealing. But I have so many ways to achieve sealing in this hand, so I think this is butter churn. Butter churn maybe doesn't get played in time. I might, because I might play too many ox, but whatever. I don't think I need recycled brick. This hand is honestly just nutty. These miners are like insane. Like all of these miners provide a lot of value. I'd actually like to play wood collector here, but reedstone food is also fine. I mean, if I have to take 3 wood, I have to take 3 wood. I guess that's the other upshot to butter churn. I could take 3 wood into start player butter churn at least. I don't actually have any other early game start players here, so Bookcase is an early game start player, but not until I have an Ock. So, but my general experience again is that weaker players play too many occupations, including this first action water worker. Rather than first action water worker, I would take reedstone food. I think that's just better, but. As usual, we gotta rush out water worker geologist people. We gotta get those cards out. Whatever. This is probably a game I'll win, but we'll see. 3 wood's fine here. It's honestly like the worst action for me, but it's fine. But yeah, fourth seed is gonna be apparently the way we might lose. No, we're not gonna lose because of this probably, but definitely 4th seed's a little annoying here. Because yeah, 3 wood was probably my weakest action, but it's okay. Day labor plus a reed here, yeah, just take reedstone food and do something else. But if you want to set up water worker and inject reed into the game, so be it. Yeah, I probably just start player to reedstone food here. There's really not like a huge need for me to rush occupations. I do need to get occupations played for bookcase, stone cart, swing plow type stuff, but we'll see. Geodens is debating taking 2 clay, even though they play geologist. But I mean, sheep are in round 1, so maybe, yeah, you just do it, but. Or you just keep undoing it. Geodens is going to drive me nuts if they are one of these players that keeps pressing an action and undoing it. They take 2 wood instead. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I will take 2 clay here with sheep in the 1. Or yeah, definitely. Apparently, I take 2 clay. I can't start player, but I don't want a superstar player. This is fine. This is totally fine. Foreign aid. Okay. You kind of the player in front of you having foreign aid is nice because it means they can't take the actions. Although it kind of means they're not going to start player late usually. But anyhow, 2 clay here is fine. If major flips and I get this early sheep stack, I mean, I already have enough food, I guess, but I don't know. Not gonna super be sad. Okay, how much do I want to just hardline rooms? I probably do want to get rooms pretty badly. I don't have a lot else to do, so the question is 2 reed or reedstone food? 2 clay is so silly with sheep in the one. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree at all. Probably reedstone food instead of 2 reed. I still want stone and stuff for reno and victory points, right? Plus the little passive food is great. I did say I need to play occupations, but if we had stone clearing, we could 2 reed. Yeah, hey, it's true. I mean, honestly, 2 reed might just be better. It is possible that 2 reed's better, but woodcutter, water worker. All right, we got to play all the occupations that inject resources. Everybody, right? We gotta inject reed, inject wood, inject clay. 2 reed and a clay. Yeah, that's a clear action. If we get woodcutter here, that's silly, but Kandinsky presumably plays an oc. Oh, he doesn't. Wow. Okay. Well, this is amazing. Yes, please. Wood collector looks great. I mean, charcoal burner also is like fine here, but wood collector is just better. Charcoal's probably kind of a trap. You think greenstone is better? You do think we had stone cleared, we could take 2 reed and push for the double build? Yeah, that's actually a good argument. Pushing for the double build is actually also a reasonable line, and now it's a lot harder. But yeah, pushing for a double build with this hand would have been nice. But this is okay. Hey, Zach, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Loki. We're going to have to get you another treat. We got to put treats on the grocery shopping list. Yeah, or we got to stop streaming so much. One of the two. Hi, buddy. Yeah, hi. All right. Stay. 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 Okay. Good boy. All right. Yeah, wood collector is good here. We do need another read action, and Kandinsky also needs a read action. And now Geodens is starting, so we might need to start player the bookcase into Reedstone food, but that's okay. Hello, call me off. What is this game called? This is an Agricola game. Welcome. Welcome. You finished your stream where you start with Wingspan and then went to BGA games. Nice. Yeah, this is Agricola. This is revised edition Agricola. It's on BGA. It's along with Terra Mystica, I argue they're the 2 best games of all time. If we get Reedstone food here, we take it. Major minor flipped. We also get the first fireplace. Oh my god, yeah, what a dreamy start. If we get Reedstone food into fireplace here, amazing. Just amazing. Kandinsky should take Reedstone food, you'd think. He might take 4 clay actually and force me to build fireplace, which I'm okay with. You might check them out. Yeah, Terra Mystica and Agricola are both on Board Game Arena. They're very good. Are we doing swing plow or plow driver? We're probably swing plowing. We have this dumb 6-pick big country too that I don't even really care about, right? But my game plan I think is to just push for 4 rooms, push for a plow driver, do reno stuff with skillful renovator / truffle slicer to get our wood, do fencing, maybe play like a 2-point big country. Maybe just drop big country. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. We can get 2 to 3 points off big country with this hand, potentially, or we let it drop. I mean, we'll see. Or we push for like a 5-point big country still. Like there are scenarios where I just like build the first room, grow. Everybody else builds too many rooms, and I just get like crazy wood stacks, and I play a swing plow, and I like make a 4-point big country or something. I have like a lot of flexibility. Oh yes, and he's gonna play a Freeoc here. Oh, team wood hut extender. Okay, so he has rooms though, so he'll build rooms in front of us. But Reedstone food into fireplace here is absolutely nuts. Like this is so good. I would have played wood hut extender last round. Like the fact that he let me play wood collector and he took 2 wood last round instead of playing wood hut extender, I think is like a decent sized mistake. Also, taking 2 wood plus a wood here instead of like 4 clay or ock is like, it's fine, but a lot of these players I think are taking kind of inefficient actions, which is good. That benefits me a lot. 4 and 8 with wood hut extender does make a lot more sense though. The fact like 4 and 8 for wood hut extender is a very good card. So people are crazy about getting their first stock free, which makes no sense. Yeah, that's true, CS. That's also a good call. You're right. People push way too hard for that. Oh, wow. A carpenter comes. Like, the room queue looks horrendous. This might be a game where I build... Oh, I can't build a room here yet. Yeah, never mind. I just build fireplace then. But yeah, the room queue is looking kind of nasty, so, like... I would not be that sad about building room this round if I was like purple here. Like as Kandinsky, I might just build a round 3 room. Normally I don't build rooms in 3, but like everybody is so close to room parts already. And yeah, getting stuffed is annoying. Do I gain elo for beating down? Yes, I do. For what it's worth, I do at least make sure that my opponents are at least 200s. I would not be opposed to like trying to have all expert level tables, right? But it's just so much harder to get. I guess I could try to schedule things more, but that's obviously slightly annoying, but yeah. 200 players do some random stuff all the time. Some of them are like actually good sometimes. Like it's so confusing, right? Like sometimes they put together good game plans and execute good game plans, and then sometimes they do absolutely wrong things. I could take your elo anytime. Yeah, well, I should. Gotta wait 30 minutes for 400 plus tables. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't usually do that. Well, and that too. I agree, CS. The other thing is like sometimes players do things that are absolutely crazy to me. Like I don't understand what they're doing anyhow either. So. Um, Boost your ego? Yeah. I mean, the ego boost isn't sad. Occasionally, I do like to just get easy wins and prove that I know what I'm doing. But I don't need my ego boosted. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, I mean, legitimately, I do. Yeah, I do like that. Start player here is a little sad. There's no way I get the first room anymore. Geodens is definitely going to build the first room. So, like, the room queue is going to be really annoying, as predicted. Wow, chicken coop from... Okay, that's a little unexpected, though. That takes them kind of away from the room queue, but Geodens is playing the wrong game. Indeed they are, but Geodens' food kind of sucks, but I mean, there's good food on the board, so whatever. If I somehow get to build a room here, absolutely amazing. I would love to build a room. It just seems incredibly improbable. So then, what do I want to do here? Take 2 reed and start angling for the double build instead? I don't hate that line. Like 2 reed and just taking 4 sheep. I don't even have to take the sheep this round, but waiting too long could get messy. Red opens with food plus a reed. Okay, so Geodens actually might need to take 4 food here, and then Kandinsky still gets the first room. I don't know. If he has a geologist bias based on the name. Geodens is from Gaia Project, if you're not familiar, everyone. That's why CS is joking. He's playing the wrong game. Geodens is a faction in Gaia Project. But yeah, maybe Geodens is also has a proclivity for geologist. Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, anyhow, this round is probably just going to be me. I could also play an Ock into taking the sheep. I could play Winter Caretaker into the sheep and start building up an insane pile of veg. It's also not that bad. It does give me my second occupation for stone card and stuff. It means that I might not play bookcase, but honestly, I probably could drop bookcase this game. Wow, Geodens does take the food and plays it safe. If Kandinsky gives us the room here, okay, he doesn't, but God, that would have been nuts. That would have been absolutely nuts. Okay, what do we actually do here? Just taking 3 wood is okay. Is this one of the times where it makes sense to start to build? Probably not. I mean, it only makes sense to start player to build if growth flips, but like, if growth doesn't flip, Kandinsky probably like tries to squat start player and I'll just fall in. I think it makes more sense to try to set up double build or setting up our miners. And you think we have to set up our miners and play an Ock. Yeah. Okay. So see, my argument is it setting up miners or is it set up double build? Because like I can try to take two reed here and then just like take the sheep and then start taking wood and probably get a double build this game. Or I agree with you. I could just play winter caretaker and like take the sheep and start setting up craziness. I guess we gotta go ox though, right? Like we can drop the bookcase, but unlocking stone cart, bean field, and swing plow is very good. You're not convinced SP to build is that bad? I'm not convinced either. I guess it helps make sure I grow second regardless. You like the two read more. Wow. Yeah, this is really interesting. SP sheep room Ock. Yeah, I mean, I could just play butter churn here on start player. I get the wood back from wood collector. That's interesting. Like, there's a lot of strong players like Gordon, CS, and Gray all have slightly different desires here. I mean, so I think that's the strongest argument, HIKLJ. I do think you're right. I keep trying to play these. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's just start player. Let's do it. I always have a good action back here. I can't play bookcase here because it's too many wood, but playing butter churn is fine. You wouldn't SP Nada? I'm not start playing Nada. I'm playing a butter churn. You don't think two reads very good? Yeah. Yeah, wood collector, Gray. I have wood collector, so the butter churn's fine. Um anyhow, I do think HIKLJ, I think you have a decent or a good enough point here. I mostly have been regretting in games lately not pushing hard enough for rooms because I get pushed too far behind the growth queue, and getting growth in these games like at these tables is just so valuable. Having extra actions, like you basically can't actually food starve people enough in this game, and you can't really punish them too much for growing too much. It's a lot harder to play from behind in revised, it seems. There's just too many resources and too much food that having more actions is like very strong. And yeah, the bigger issue is that the room queue is obnoxious because like if I don't start player and I just let the room queue stay, teal gets to build next, and then red is still gonna have room parts very quickly. And yeah, this is fine. More importantly, also, I got the crazy sheep pile. The crazy sheep pile here is great. Do I even take? No, I gotta take the sheep here. Not taking the sheep is just asking for trouble in later turns. This is one of those things where like greeting the sheep is annoying because like yes, I could get more sheep, but it forces me into like a lot more awkward actions later. And yeah, I think just playing an occupation next round is going to be very good because it unlocks me being able to play Beanfield and Stone Cart, so then I can actually start player to fight for growth when I need to. So yeah, I just take sheep here. Um, Nobody taking Reedstone food is kind of zany. I'm the only player that took Reedstone food this game. Oh no, Kandinsky took it once, and now he takes it again to set up for another room. Yeah, that makes sense. I just take the sheep. You were thinking about 3 wood into bookcase, but this is much safer. Yeah, 3 wood into bookcase is like totally fine too. But yeah, this is obviously safer. But the 3 wood into bookcase is pretty nice. Because like my bookcase timing is gonna be awkward, and or I'm just gonna drop it and use winter caretaker instead. But whatever. We are hoping for growth to flip at this point now. I mean, growth flipping is fine here. If growth doesn't flip, though, it's probably also fine. No growth, but that's okay. Still got to build. The board does look really nice here. We'll see what wheels to me. It does feel like I kind of need to play an Ock, though, just because, yeah, the rest of my miners are blocked behind my occupations. Yeah, I probably just have to play an Ock here. Bookcase feels unnecessary because of Winter Caretaker. Yeah, I think I agree. Like, I have enough food here. I think I can just play Winter Caretaker as my next occupation, right? Like, I think I just play Winter Caretaker right here. Um, yeah, I think that's what's happening. This is what I was slightly afraid of. Teal's gonna start player for Kandinsky because he needs to get the next room. Start playing for the third room is a bad idea, everybody. It's not worth it. It doesn't actually help you in the room queue, but oh well. More veggies is never a bad thing. I agree with that though too. 2 wood is always a good thing. Yeah, I mean, spending 2 wood I don't have to is convenient. But I could take 3 wood here and still set up bookcase. But yeah, it's probably not needed. There is also 5 clay, but again, yeah, I just don't. The problem is I don't have things to start player right now. But plan an occupation unlocks Beanfield, and then it starts to warm me out towards Stone Cart. Yeah, I agree, Gordon, but the thing is I actually don't know how many occupations I play this game, right? Like, I don't have to play a decent number of these. Why does SP to build not help you in the growth queue? Otherwise, he might get 5th build with Purple's Wooden Hut Extender. Maybe it still works, but God, start playing to build the third room is very painful. You mostly help the player after you instead of helping yourself. That's the main problem. Like, but that's Gordon has it exactly correct. Growth is no longer limited on rooms. It's you have to start player in order to grow. Like, who cares if you have more rooms at the moment? Exactly. You have to start player to grow now. So the queue is no longer build space limited, it's grow space limited. So I'll cover it more in depth in a sec, but Gordon has the crux of it correct. Like, that start player mostly helps Kandinsky instead of helping Teal. I think we just have to play the Ock. We've been talking about it a lot, but I think I just have to play an Ock, and I think Winter Caretaker is the correct occupation. Um, Anyhow, yeah, the big deal here is like, okay, yes, red maybe builds the next room, but purple has to start player to grow. And so the problem is purple's going to start and grow. So when is purple going to be able to build a room in front of teal anyhow? Well, Gray, that's sorry. You're completely correct, Gray. I didn't even pay attention to what minor they played, but people have to maximize this card. That's the other problem. People like our large greenhouse, we got to get the 3 veggies, so it has to be played this round. We have to start player. You're probably correct. I honestly am talking. I'm probably. I thought they start playing for another reason. Anyhow, that's an example of a bad start player. Just it doesn't like you don't need to play large greenhouse there, and you mostly are helping the player after you. You're helping make sure the player after you gets the first growth. I bet you Teal's gonna grow last this game. Probably. I mean, I guess if growth flips, Teal probably grows third, but Teal grows third anyhow then? Maybe not. But Teal's just in a bad spot regardless. Exactly. Like this queue, like if growth is late, Teal does not benefit at all. If grow, I'm not actually sure. Can he grow third if he does not start player? I'm not sure he can grow third if he doesn't start player. I think he grows fourth most of the time this game. I think that's basically the issue. They always grow last if they don't start. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they could have grown third here if growth flipped. But anyhow, the point is, like, start playing in order to grow third instead of fourth is just, like, pretty garbagey. Like, it does not matter. It doesn't get you enough. This build is, like, again, kind of unnecessary. Like, it is a late growth game, so that's... Late growth game here is interesting because now it does... I mean, my swing plow is going to be super good at least. But yeah. If Kandinsky does not SP last round, he grows third. Well, oh, if I just stay start player. I see. Your argument is if nobody fights for it. Maybe. Maybe that's true. Okay, what am I doing? I just take 6 clay here because 6 clay is my Reno parts and it's just kind of a crazy action. Yeah, I just take 6 clay here. I can still start player stone cart next turn if I want. Wow, Trident here. That's fun. It's a lot of food. There's so much food in this game. Nobody's even fighting for my sheep yet. I think I just gotta take 6 clay. 6 clay is like just an insane act. Like it's a good value. I eventually need clay to reno. It's not that important to be renovating soon, but maybe I am taking a pottery actually. Like renovate pottery here isn't particularly bad. Maybe I build a clay room somewhere in the mid game, but this is kind of a game where I'm not that interested in building a room anymore. Like there doesn't seem to be that much value. I think mostly I'm just really happy about the idea of having a swing plow, growing seconds, having great food, getting my crops kind of done with winter caretaker. I can play stone cart and have a pretty high ceiling. Truffle slicer. Ceiling doesn't even matter as much in round 7 growth though. It's mostly about filling your farm. We could still get like around 10 or 11 big country. Yeah, we could also angle for that. That's true. I mean, we need a lot more wood for that to happen. Like we actually haven't been offered like 4 wood actions, but hopefully we will soon. Hearth does get played here, which isn't too surprising. So I mean the sheep are probably not going to be ours, but that's okay. Swing plow into 3 room, 3 point big country. Yeah, I agree. I think that's still quite good. Again, I need a lot of wood. I don't actually have a lot of wood, and I'm debating. I'm very much talking about playing stone cart here. Um, but I guess I could just play skillful renovator here, and then, well, no, I don't want to pay 2 food for knock. No, I can't grow a swing plow anyhow. Yeah, I probably just take Reedstone food here. I mean, I could also just renovate to the wow. Wow, assistant tiller plus wood hut extender. Somebody was in the right draft seat. Um, that 4 and 8 is so cool with this setup. I mean, we're so lucky that it's late growth actually. Like late growth significantly negates the advantages of that. Reedstone food to be able to renovate the well is good. Yeah, I know we need another Ock for swing plow. That's why I say we could Ock, but then yeah, we also don't have enough woods. There's a lot of problems. Um, yeah, just take Reedstone food here is the best act. Like it's a good action. I mean, the 2 sheep are fine, but I don't want to take a 2 sheep action. I will take 3 sheep next round if I'm allowed to. Wow, 2 stone. 2 stone's not a very strong action. Um, that's okay. I definitely have to start player here. The question is if I actually want to play the stone card or not. It's not clear to me that I want to play stone cart. I could play Beanfield here and then grow with Truffle Slicer. And we just ignore stone cart. We got early stone and we already got 3 Reedstone foods. And we kind of have wood issues. I mean, we should be able to start getting wood actions very quickly, but we need a lot of wood still. I mean, I guess I want a skillful renovator, but yeah, I'm starting to think the stone card is wrong here. I think Beanfield plus Truffle Slicer is better. There still is bookcase as an option too. Is bookcase better? It's not clear to me how many more occupations I'm playing this game for bookcase to pay off. Like I probably play skillful renovator and maybe I play potato harvester. I'm not hating bookcase. Bookcase is very strong normally, but I do have a veg source already and I need a lot of wood. I mean, that's the thing. I already have winter caretaker, right? So like I already have a veg source. So how many more veggies do I want? The answer is a decent number. Veggies are great, but just plain Beanfield and Truffle Slicer might be better and we drop bookcase. I'm gonna go Beanfield. Gonna go with the Beanfield theory for now. Red builds rooms. I'm happy to take 4 wood. I'm happy to take 3 sheep on the wheel. If those are the 2 actions that go away, it might be just take 3 wood. Or maybe it's play. It might be play skillful renovator. I kind of just want to renovate to the well. Renovating to the well is also quite nice. You'd skillful renovator into swing plow. I don't have another wood. Oh, skillful renovator gives me the wood. Oh, oh, that's also pretty. That's also pretty slick. Skillful Renovator to swing plow is pretty sick also, yeah. I agree, just take 4 wood. What I'm currently at is if I can't take 4 wood or 3 sheep, those are the priorities. But if I can't do that, then what's the line? Well, I could take 3 sheep is the answer, so I just take 3 sheep. 3 sheep feeds me for stage 3. Like, I need a feeding action for stage 3. Taking a 6 food action, sign me up. I get the wood from Skillful before I buy the majors, so you could reno second action. Gotcha. I mean, that's a cool line, but I'm gonna. It turns out I'm taking 3 sheep. Making sure that I'm fed for stage 3 easily, much more preferred. Much preferred. It continues to let me easily buy veggies off Winter Caretaker. It lets me not have to worry about food much during stage 3. That's fine. I'm also happy playing Truffle Slicer. I think there's scenarios where maybe I get like 2 boar in round 3 and I'm happy doing some truffle stuff. Yeah. The wood actions, though, by the way, this game, yeah. You know, like how I've said I want a 4 wood action someday. It's looking hard to get 4 wood actions this game. Maybe the food pressure is going to start catching up to enough of these players in stage 3. Although, like, Kandinsky has tons of food and has a tiller. But these 2 players are going to get hungry pretty fast. But not that hungry, because the bottom feeding's going to build up. Yeah, there's not going to be that much food pressure. But regardless, the 6 food action's too efficient here, I think, to pass up on. So I'm gonna just make sure I have my food. I'm happy enough playing Truffle Slicer. Swing Plow and the other stuff can come down a bit later. It's fine. Everything's going to be a little slow this game. It's a round 7 growth game, and we haven't particularly like been gifted anything. Well, I shouldn't say we haven't been gifted anything. We did get 2 clay in round 1 when sheep flipped, and we got a fireplace without having anybody fight us for it. So we've also got the first 2 sheep grabs of the game. So those are some kind of those are definitely some quasi gifts. Yeah, we're really not getting wood easily this game. Yikes, though. A skillful renovator could turn out to be very good. Like getting wood off of anything else. I mean, there should be extra wood in the game too. Wood collector, wood cutter. But yeah, I guess whatever. Okay, we just eat these sheep. We also got Big Country 6. Yep, that's a good call. We did get gifted a card that we absolutely just have been ignoring, but we absolutely could have played into and have done boring Big Country game plans instead. But that's okay. Big reed pile goes. I could care less. I don't care about big reed piles. My next round is, yeah, grow, and then probably play Skillful Renovator and try to, like, last action reno in round 9. I'm trying to take wood piles pretty quickly. I will take a boar action, I guess, otherwise. Like, Truffle Slicer could still be pretty sick here for points. But yeah. I think yeah, grow Truffle Slicer here. It's really the only choice. Well, Bookcase is still a choice. Bookcase is still a choice. Pigs flip, though. I think with pigs flipping, I'm going to truffle slice here. I probably get a pair of pigs next round, and then I can start doing truffle slicing things, and that sounds very fun. My game's in a pretty great spot still. Like, I have good resources. I have crops already coming. I have some really good efficiency in my hand. I do need to make sure to get this out fairly soon because but the guy in front of me can't plow, like doesn't want to plow in the plow space. It'll probably be fine, but yeah, I mean, wood is still really good. But yeah, what do I do here then? I probably just play Skillful Renovator. I'm kind of okay letting the wood stack up a little bit here. God, the board could be actually really good next round. Well, no, there's too many actions this round still. Maybe playing Skillful Renovator this round is wrong then. Do I just take 3 wood? Or do I just take a pig this round? Nah, I'd rather try to get a pair of pigs. Yeah, try to get a pair of pigs. Yeah, probably just play Skillful Renovator. I don't know. Truffle, Big Country, and a full farm seems winning. I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm not sure how fast we're gonna get to big country though. Like the wood is pretty tight. Like it's not been easy to get a ton of wood, and everybody still needs a lot of wood. Like I still think skillful renovator might be the correct line for me to get enough wood. And if I'm skillful renovating my way to wood, it's gonna be a little slow. Like, because I'm gonna be renovating before I'm getting my wood. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, again, I have good crops. If I do build the well, like, and I have reno and I have easy food, like, it should still be pretty good. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Teal's food is trash. Teal made a mistake last round by taking 4 wood instead of the 3 sheep. Teal was supposed to take the sheep because, yeah, Teal's running low on food. Now Teal takes stone. So, I mean, Teal's threatening the well, and I guess they have a junk room. They might just build the well on me. How much do I care about the well versus the pottery? I think the answer is I don't care enough. So, go for it. I can just take 3 wood. It seems like that's the thing to do this game, I guess. Like, as much as I'd like a better wood action, everybody's just taking wood, so I might just need to join the club. I take wood. Next round I can pigs, skillful renovator, renovate, hopefully. I mean, presumably Kandinsky doesn't want to renovate. Teal might be just renovating well this round, actually. This could just be reno well here. Yeah, let's just take the 3 wood. It's hard. It's hard for 3 wood to be a wrong action with this hand. I could just renovate the swing plow actually then too. Like the pottery is a decent option, but I guess I have 3 stone. I could just save the stone for another reno, another faster reno. BMW gets built there. Yeah, that makes sense. That's feeding for red. Yep, renovate to the well, I guess. It's fine. Slightly sad to lose the well here, but again, I actually don't think it matters enough. Teal's food is still kind of just trashy, so actually renovate hearth is a good line for me too, right? Just renovating to a hearth upgrade is actually totally legit also. Like yeah, renovate hearth is actually quite good for me also on top of all this. So whatever. I have a lot of good things to do is still the upshot. There's so much clay next round. Maybe not. Maybe Kandinsky might take, although what does Kandinsky need a ton of clay for? I guess a hearth himself. Getting blocked on improvements. But he can start day laboring. Yeah, I mean, Kandinsky has great resources and great food also, but whatever. Still, I think the pair of pigs and being able to start truffle slicing our way to a ton of points is also just going to be very good here. Being able to truffle slice a lot of points can't be bad. Yeah, that can't be bad. Hopefully Geodens doesn't open next round with 2 pigs. That would be like a really annoying throw, because not only would Geodens take the pigs away from me, red would almost certainly start player to try to grow again, is my guess. And so then I'd be last again. Ugh, like it'd be hopefully Geodens knows that he has to start next round, but what's happening here? 2 wood? 2 wood? Oh my god, Tim. Apparently we're very thankful we took a freaking 3 wood action and that we have skillful renovator, because my god. 2 wood can't be the right action. Like, he was getting 4 wood almost guaranteed, and now he can't. Also, why does he want... Oh, he's taking the pigs on me? Misery. Why is he fencing? Oh my god. Okay, well... So much for the truffle slicer. Apparently, Kandinsky, instead of doing any plowing or anything else, is going to fence and take pigs. Oh, sure, whatever. Maybe I do take 6 clay and renovate to a pottery. 6 clay, skillful renovator, red pottery. That might be the line here. We'll see. I'm really surprised by this fencing. You have wood hut extender too. Like, now you can't even threaten to build a room again? Can always hope he has a loom and he's gonna take the sheep. That's true. I could hope he has a loom, but wow, and he only fences 8 because he does want to save parts for a room. Yeah, I think this is really bad. Like, just really bad. I've argued this before, but like, it's late growth. You can't afford like taking multiple fence actions is like really punitive. Like it's not. I don't think it's very good. But yeah, again, whatever. If my opponents aren't taking good actions, it must mean that it's good for me. Like or it should be good for me somehow. So whatever. I'm sure I'll find some way here. Like it can't be that bad. It's just like I thought. I was pretty sure I was getting a pair of pigs and being able to unlock truffles, and that would be really sweet. But probably not to be. And so be it. That's fine. We'll find other ways to get by. We'll find other ways to get by. It looks like nobody can reno this round, so it does look like I at least can take an action, play Skillful Renovator, and renovate. So I think I get away with that sequence, which is very good for me. Teal is going to start player. Okay, that's good. We will still take the pigs here if I'm allowed to. I think pigs is still the best action, but otherwise, I probably just take 6 clay and just be like, sure, if you guys are going to give me like a max pottery off of great clay actions, I'll just take it. I could still build a clay room actually off of 6 clay too. I probably won't because I think there's just too many rooms. Red has a room. I think purple's still going to build like purple saved resources to build a 4th room and presumably start player and grow again. So like I don't think I'm supposed to get into the room queue. I think just gathering up a bunch of wood, try to get the swing plow down shortly. Those are the priorities. Corn scoop for teal is fine. Yeah, the pigs go. Oh well, again, I think that's pretty bad. I think it's just a pretty bad line for purple. Like breeding pigs is fun, but I don't think it's at all what he needs to be focusing on. But whatever. He could reno, by the way. I just don't think it's likely. I think renovating does not make much sense with Wood Hut Extender and saving 3 wood. Like if you were gonna renovate, presumably you fence 11, so that which by the way, if he fenced 11 here and then went for both animal pairs, I would be a lot more on board with this fencing plan. Like being able to breed multiple types at the end of this round, maybe that would be the right call. But fencing 8 means that you have to fence again later. Like here's why I argue that multiple fence actions is pretty bad. What he's doing here is he's breeding boars. He has chosen to take his mid game, and that fence action essentially, how many extra boar is he breeding compared to if he did none of this? 2? Did he really want to spend his mid game taking two boar actions? Maybe, but I think day laboring and plowing and stuff is just much better. He also took 2 wood in order to achieve this, which blocked him from just taking a 4 wood action. You like fencing 10 into fence 15? Sometimes that's okay. Again, it really depends on how much value you're getting out of the fence action. But when you take multiple fence actions, you really want to make sure you're getting enough value out of each fence action compared to the alternative of just doing it all at once. Or just even compared to what else you could have been doing. Again, his line here was 2 wood, fence, 2 boar. He's spent 3 actions to set this up instead of something like day labor, 4 wood, day labor. Those were like his alternative was to have 4 food, 2 fields, and 2 extra wood. It's late growth, so efficiency is important. Point cap matters less. Well, I agree with all of that, right? So we agree that efficiency here is terrible by this line, right? This efficiency is like very bad. Oh, you're agreeing with me. Okay, yeah. We're totally on board. Yeah, we're totally on board. Oh, and Ock got played? That's miserable. What did Red play? Red played Porter? Well, that's sad. Red playing Porter also seems just incredibly wrong. Like, what the hell is Porter doing here? But I guess my Ock cost me an extra food. That's unfortunate here. If I don't touch this wood, though, it becomes 6 wood. So that'd be hilarious. Sure, let's pretend that works. We can afford a 2 food Ock because we're playing. We will play pottery here, but 2 food Ock's a little sad compared to what we were hoping for. But so be it. But red pottery with 3 wood seems nice. So Day labor here. There's going to be a 6 food action, a 6 food action, but there is going to be a 6 wood action that we get. So, okay, giving me a 6 wood action. Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up, team. God, swing plow is actually really good here still, but I need the food from pottery now, given how I played this. Yeah. I also can't winter caretaker, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Um, that one extra food is painful, but we got a lot more food this way, or a lot more wood this way, so the wood is sped up for us. Trident in round 12 could still be nice. Upgraded to a hearth is still good at some point. Our next reno is very awkward. My resources are very bad for my next awkward. If I eat a veg, I can buy a veg. Yes! Gordon with the brain. I don't have a hearth, so obviously it's not worth it. But yes, you are correct. I could have done that. But this is fine. I take 6 wood here. I would really like one of these 6 food actions. If I don't get a 6 food action next round, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Not a ton. Pottery at least gives me some 2 food to harvest, and cows flip, so now like there's a lot of food in the game. But yeah, getting a hearth action at some point would be nice, but God, it's hard to find time to like just take a hearth. But 6 wood here is great. 6 wood super good. I could 6 wood into like just major the swing plow and hope to get plows pretty shortly. That's probably a good enough plan here. Yeah, it probably has to be 6 wood into swing plow actually. Wow, I don't get 6 wood. Kandinsky decides red can grow in front of him despite building the room. I mean, fair enough. 6 wood's a crazy good action. Okay, he undoes. Maybe he's going to start player. Whatever. I mean, I can live with a 4 wood action here. I'd prefer the 6 wood, of course, but I'm not going to turn down a 4 wood action into swing plow. Or again, 4 wood into 6 food. 4 wood into 6 food into like play swing plow is a fine enough sequence. Yeah. Yeah, maybe pottery was wrong. Maybe I was supposed to take a hearth and just eat the veg. Because looking at this a little more, the downside of pottery is like not being the next reno is like really hard to hit now, right? Like it's too many actions. So I'm probably like just not taking it. But I guess I mean skillful renovator was just like a 4 wood and a clay action. I mean that's still fine. Sadly, Kandinsky does settle on the 4 wood, which means I'm going to go last next round probably, because red's probably going to start to grow, which means that my swing plow is that much harder to hit. Oh, wow. Okay, Kandinsky also decides needs food instead of needing start. Well, good call by Kandinsky. Got to use that porter, so. Okay, plow gets taken, so the swing plow doesn't need to happen this round. I'm guessing that's setting up his own pitchfork. Wait, no, he doesn't know their action. Okay, well, plowing pressure's on. Hopefully Kandinsky starts. Okay, yeah. So now I should just play swing plow because I will get to open next round with plowing, and I need to start plowing. Although the animals next round are also going to be insane, and I would like them, but I think I have to just major swing plow. The other advantage to majoring swing plow here is it prevents red from building a hearth, and I think red might be taking the clay to build a hearth. Wow, milk jug too. Okay, so much food in the game. But yeah, I think I gotta get swing plow down. Making sure I can plow is too important. Gotta be able to start plowing. Um, and then yeah, food here is good. Food looks good. The animals are yeah gonna be just nutty, just nutty. I probably just take 6 food traveling players here, assuming purple doesn't. Um, just taking the traveling players and letting the animals build up is better because. Oh, okay, but purple does take the 6 food. Well, then I just take the sheep again and eat them. Yeah, I'm really on a purple's fencing is just looks whatever. Again, it like slightly hurt me because I would have liked to been truffle slicing some stuff here for points, but I don't think I made a bad read. I think I'm supposed to have got away with that, but whatever. Again, it's fine. But like purple has had to take 6 food here instead of day laboring. Has a milk jug, which is going to throw off so much food in a sec. And these boar are still just doing nothing for them ultimately. Um, I mean, it's slightly more points, but it's a really inefficient path to points for them. So whatever, it's fine. Plowing here is going to be very good for me. It's a little sad I couldn't have bought a veg because plowing and sowing a bunch of crops here would have been nice. Um, but you know, maybe my round is like plow, take a grain and sow anyhow. Or maybe I just sow my grain and my veg. Sowing a grain and a veg here is not great, but it's not that bad because then the grain, like I would have 2 grain come off in time for round 14, so maybe it allows me to get a big sow action in 14. It could be okay to just sow a grain and a veg this next round. Probably not though. This next round should be plow and then hopefully get 3 wood and then fence 12. Plow 3 wood, fence 12, and then next round plow big country. For a 2-point big country still is probably the line. Yeah, stable here. Okay, you can pass me a stable. It's fine. I don't need a stable. Oh, such a sad truffle slicer though. Thought for sure I'd get that pair of boar. Still should have got the pair of boar, but oh well. Plow. Plowing. I don't know if I've ever actually played swing plow before. It's interesting how this implementation makes you like, yeah, click all the plows. We're pretending that we're going to build a clay room at some point, but hopefully red doesn't feel like they have to start player for grow. Okay, they don't. They take wood, which makes enough sense. Wood is super needed. I would love a 3-wood action. If I don't get a 3-wood action, then if I don't get a 3-wood action, I just take the cows for food and then I just sow? Or I take 3 stone? Wait a sec, can I take 3 stone? I could take 3 stone, I guess. But I get 3 wood, so never mind. I just take 3 wood then. 3 wood and fence 12 is fine. Would I like to fence more than 12? Of course. But is fencing 12 and just hitting big country good enough? Yes, yes. Breeding all animal types this game would be a nice dream, but I think that's a dream. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I think fence 12 and just hope that yeah, like red doesn't actually need to start player for growth. Um, and hope that we just get plow at the start of next round into big country. Like yeah, I think that's got to be the line. Like it's very nice. How does I should read Skillful Renovator? Can I renovate fence in the final round? Each time after I renovate, you get wood. Yeah, so I can reno fence with Skillful Renovator in the final round. That could be a kind of fun line to aim for. Fill in my fences because of Skillful Renovator. Um, maybe that's too many actions. Again, the problem with Renovate is that it costs me a Reedstone food action plus a stone action and then a Renovate action. So, like, it's 3 actions for 3 points unless the wood matters. If the wood matters, then we get somewhere. But it's probably not worth worrying about. But I also might run out of stuff to do, which is great position to be in. After I plow and I have fences and I play big country, I need to sow crops. Like 3 actions for 5 points is still pretty mediocre. Correct. I agree. But again, Gordon, I might be getting to a point where do I have better things to be doing in rounds 13? I'm not totally sure because I can buy another veg with Winter Caretaker. I need a sow action. I need to take a couple animal actions certainly, but if I get fence plus swing plow, it's not clear that I have better things to be doing in the end game to score points. Yeah, I don't. It's not clear at all to me that I have better things to be doing. By the way, this sort of game is exactly why Charcoal Burner sucks in Revised. If I had fallen into the trap of Charcoal Burner, I would have got exactly 2 uses out of it thus far. My Fireplace I built in round 3, which means I would have had to play this card stupidly early, and this Hearth that got built in like what, round 6 or something. No ovens have been built. No, not fencing again. Oh my god. I mean, he knows he passed Big Country, but this is the most inefficient nonsense. Like, what? I mean, I guess. Oh, it does let him breed cows. Never mind. It's not that inefficient, but yikes. Okay. Well, that's a bit bummer, but I guess I get the pigs instead here. I just eat pigs. God, I don't know. Significantly worse. Or I go back to the sow plan. I could sow crops here still. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Farm layout looks sus. Yeah, his farm layout looks super sus. Actually, right? What's this? This stable's in a terrible location, luckily, because like he can't build another room. Wow. Yeah, he can only plow 2 fields. Okay, well, whatever. He screwed himself. He's lost this game. This is so bad. This is so painful to watch. Yeah, like he can only plow 1 more field with assisted tiller. Okay, he undoes that. Muckrake. Oh, there was a Muckrake in the draft, so maybe he's trying to fool himself with Muckrake. But yeah, this plowing and everything. Oh, he decides not to fence. Okay, team. It worked. He's not gonna breed his. He's not gonna worry about breeding his cows. That's good because he really shouldn't worry about breeding his cows. It's fine. He doesn't plowing. Yeah. Oh, his farm layout is bad though. He cost himself here. Like he can't even build another room with wood hut extender, and he does have foreign aid, but. Okay. We get fence 12 here. Fence. No, he undoes again. Oh, no. No, he's going back to the fence line. God damn it. Oh, don't do this to yourself. Don't fence. Don't fence so many times for such little value. Again, I guess he breeds cows. But again, what does he need to breed cows for? Whatever, it's fine. He's chasing points super inefficiently. He's the guy that got to grow. He's the guy that's up to 4 family members, but he's doing really inefficient things. So like he's the main one I'm probably concerned about. Teal is not a threat in the slightest. Red's game is okay, but yeah, I mean I should just be winning this game because nobody else is doing enough. Breeding cows is not even an additional point. Exactly. Like breeding cows makes no sense here. Like this is just not points. This is bad. He undoes again because yeah, the fencing is bad. Back to the day labor. I think the day labor makes more sense. I think the big problem is his stables and just in a bad spot. But all right, he confirmed it. We get fence 12. All right, good. It all worked out. We open next round with plowing. Assuming red doesn't start player here, but again, I'm not totally sure why red would start. I guess I don't know what else red wants, but whatever. Hopefully we get plow next round. But regardless, fencing 12 here and being able to take 3 boar or something is also like really good if that comes our way. Ooh, a 2 wood action. I mean, well, it's an extra wood because woodcutter, but God, okay. People taking multiple 2 wood actions in a late growth game is also delightful. Like the wood pressure is insane, and that's great. This does just look very winning at this point. Like. I guess Teal could start player for growth or something, but there's no way Teal takes whatever flips, and there's no way Purple takes plow. Purple just realized that they messed up your game. Yeah. But yeah, we eat a clay in the harvest here. It allows us to buy another veg. Purple definitely is sad about their stable placement. That's what they're saying in chat. Is there any world where I get plow into big country into 3 pigs? Is that too greedy? It's probably too greedy. But damn, that would be a nice line. But yeah, no, this is fine. Things look pretty damn fine here. Swing plow is just so much efficiency in a late growth game. Having enough wood to actually fence and be able to eat. My food's been pretty slick because I've been able to just eat big animal stacks. Winter caretakers like made my crops really quite good, right? I played 1 crop action and then like 1 sow action is going to get me quite a few crop points. Growth flips. Teal's going to take growth, presumably. If Teal doesn't take growth, I still just plow. Yeah, I still just plow. God, do I just plow or do I just grow if I'm allowed to grow? It's possible I just grow. Growing and then I can't even play Trident. I don't have a wood. Having a wood for Trident here wouldn't be the worst in the world either. But okay, yeah, teal just grows. Purple taking plow is absolutely zany. So I should plow. Teal probably takes the pigs just for food, but that's fine. We'll try to plow and then hope that we get the pigs or start player big country back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're winning. I think. Oh, is anybody plowing first action? Possibly. Teal plowed pretty. Like Teal plowed in round 10. And people should be plowing, right? Teal has a ton of crops. Teal has like all these crops he should want to like sow. Like, I guess Teal probably takes the pigs, but they did that for the pitchfork. They didn't do that for the pitchfork proc. They couldn't proc pitchfork that round. They plowed with their last action. They didn't have another action. Which pick did I get? Big country. It's a 6th pick big country deranged. Just a casual 6th pick big country. A 6 clay action for Kandinsky is kind of wild. Yeah, the clay has really piled up this game. Nobody's really wanted it. Kandinsky doesn't know what to do once again and is completely lost. He takes more pigs. Okay, fine, whatever. Kandinsky has all the pigs in the game, sure. I guess that's an argument for plowing early or for fencing earlier that I didn't give him credit for, is that he could wind up maxing pigs, but sure, whatever. Okay. I clearly start player here if I'm allowed to, and then I might just take 2 sheep. Yeah, start player, big country into 2 sheep is fine. Just sowing is also fine, actually. I really should get a sow action done soon. Yeah, just sowing is fine. The 2 sheep are very fine, though, too. The 2 sheep trigger butter churn and give, like, it's a nice bit of food. Surely we can wheel grain utilization extra on. Presumably, right? Exactly. Like, nobody should really want to sow. So, like, I don't think there's that much sow pressure. So, yeah, probably big country into 2 sheep here. Yeah, that's probably correct. Because I'm not going to get to breed a lot of animals this game. Like, unless I open next round with the pair of cows instead of growing. If they do, so what? Yeah, I mean, it's true. I could just sow in the final round and be okay, too. I mean, my grain score is not going to be good, but again, it's late growth. Like, whatever. If my grain score is not good, so be it. Also, there's still a clay oven hanging around, isn't there? Yeah, maybe that gets taken here. Or no, this could be stone oven. Yeah, actually, I might build a late clay oven, though, with this extra stone. Assuming I get a big clay action again by the end of the game. Which, I mean, Kandinsky does need to take 1 more clay action at some point, but then it's not clear anybody else is taking more clay. So I probably get like a pretty decent clay action in the final round. Well, I guess there'll be 2 4 clay actions in the final round. So yeah, 4 clays. Maybe I don't clay oven. I don't know. We'll see. Fencing for Kandinsky. That's fine now. He needs to fence. That might mean that I don't get the sheep back because he seems to have a proclivity for taking animals, but or he has a proclivity for clicking fencing and then not committing. Why is this game so wood tight? What has Teal been doing? Teal's just not been taking strong actions. Opened a geologist, played too many miners, grew last in a late growth game, and didn't do enough efficient things because that's how it goes. Do I actually need to start player big country over the sheep? Actually, I do. I can just sow bake again. It's fine. Like, if I don't get 2 sheep, so be it. Maybe I don't have time for animal dealer even. I don't know. Whatever. That's a lot of wood sunk into improvements. Yeah, so that was actually going to be my answer. My answer was going to be there's a lot of wood that's gone to improvements. And then there's not been that much wood injection. Oh, actually, I played wood collector plus skillful renovator. I mean, everybody built wood rooms without much discounts, right? I mean, this wood hut extender's discounted this room a little bit, but we got 6 wood rooms built. We had woodcutters added. Well, but then harpooner. Oh, they just played harpooner recently. But woodcutter added not that much wood. I think this chicken coop got played in wood also. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like people are not injecting as much wood. Well, the base set injects a ton of wood, and then some of the CD cards do, but like there's a lot wider range of outcomes now. There's definitely games that can be more wood tight. The other reason though that games are just more wood tight again is because yeah, the base set all too often had people doing like 2-room big country or just like 2-room stonehouse strats, or people were doing priest strats and building in clay. But like people are not used to this fact of like games where people might be building 6 wood rooms. But like if everybody's building wood rooms, that also just takes a lot of wood out of the game. Like every wood room that you're not building and you're building something else is 5 more wood in the game. Like that's a lot. The sheep do get taken because again, yeah, purple only seems to know how to play an animal game instead of utilizing his other stuff. But again, his game's so trash at this point, whatever. I just don't get animals. It's fine. We'll do our crops. I could play a potato harvester for a ton of food now. I definitely open next round just growing. Oh yeah, wow, single cow got taken. Well, then it's clearly grow. There's not even a pair of cows. Wow. Oh well. Feels like the way you win in CD is just to grow aggressively. A lot of times it does seem to be that way. Yeah, it seems a little harder to win from behind. Although I'm not convinced it's that impossible to win from growing later in turn order. I just think a lot of players are very bad at not having extra actions, and I think players are very bad at leaving too much on the board. Like the fact that Teal's been taking such inefficient actions means that everybody else is getting better actions. And then if the people that already are growing are getting too many extra actions, again, purple got to grow first this game, partly because Teal helped start player for them. Like that was just a really bad sequence. Teal's been playing too many bad improvements. I really want to see what all expert player games look like in this set, but I just don't know when we're going to see them again. Doesn't look like we have super strong stuff left. Correct. We have pretty lame-o actions left, but even just taking 2-point animal actions, what's wrong about 2-point animal actions? The answer is absolutely nothing. Like, fine. Give me a bunch of 2-point animal actions. Like, whatever. I could try to take a grain here and then get another sow action next round is also fine, actually. Like, a grain into, like, another really big sow action is fine. But I'm probably just taking cow, pig as my next actions. Well, that leaves me not a lot to do in the final round. Maybe that's still fine. The Reno queue looks pretty gross also. Although maybe nobody's renovating to stone. Yeah, the Reno queue's pretty scuffed though too. I do still have clay oven in the final round. Letting 2 cows, 2 pigs pile up seems awful. Yeah, I think that's the bigger issue, right? Like, it's going to be extra hard to get my animals otherwise. Actually, I'd probably take the pig here instead of the cow. Both of my opponents in front of me have cows. Yeah, I actually probably take the pig, which is kind of weird, but the pig also lets me truffle slicer. Not that I want wood, but... But yeah, we do this. Do I play potato harvester, though, or do I just take the cow? Red's fencing here. Okay. Purple should renovate. I might start here. I'm not sure. Anyhow, yeah, I would really love to see all expert level games again. Like if we could get some really strong. Wow, fencing that way for red seems very wrong. Like red should be trying to go for more plows, but red's going to score very poorly with that also. But okay. Okay. But none of my opponents have put together a good game at all. So that's why I'm gonna win this game. Because none of them I'm not actually convinced I've had a very good game here. Like I think my game is gonna be low 40s, mid 40s, but none of my opponents are doing anything. Not sure you'd call yourself an expert, even if BGA does. I mean, my point is if you're an expert by BGA standards, it means that okay, let's be real. Are you ever putting together like the type of score that red and teal are here this game? Like, how often are you actually scoring like 30 or below? My guess is if you're an expert rated player, it's pretty much never. So it's really hard for me to get a sense for how these games should or are going when people are taking such crazy actions. Never, exactly. Like, you're not scoring below 30, but teal is scoring below 30. Red is also going to be pushing 30 this game. Like, red has no crops, no animals, hasn't renovated yet, does not have much point ceiling, has 4 family members. Like, none of these players have put together games that have points. So sometimes you do weird stuff. Look, we all do weird stuff sometimes, and I'm not trying to knock these players too much because like they're learning. We all do stuff. We all make mistakes. Like, whatever. Like, games happen. We play. We see what happens. Like, whatever. Like, it's fine. But I feel like I score below 40 only if I get fence blocked, basically, right? Like, there's been a couple games where I get a little bit dangerous. I play a big house strat and I got fence blocked in the past. But like, outside of that, I like just don't know how you like if you play well. I think you probably are breaking 40. Like, even in late growth games, like you got to get punished really hard to not hit like a 40-point game. If you're like a quite strong player. And so, yeah, like, how do CD games go at all expert tables? I don't know. It does, like, it's possible that growing is still too strong in this format. I don't totally know. But red start players, that's a big bummer. Why are you starting red? What are you starting for? Oh, you have a sculpture. You just need to play sculpture. And you may as well do it on start instead of major. I guess. That's a bummer. Being last here is definitely sad compared to the alternative, but of me staying start, but it probably doesn't matter much. My actions next round are pretty crummy. That's kind of the biggest problem here. I don't have a lot of things to do for points. I am thinking I'm going to build a clay oven, though. Like, building a clay oven next round is 2 points, and it feeds me, and then I take another clay action. Is this a constable game? There's no constable in it. I wish there was. If there was a constable in the game, I'd have 3 more points. That'd be sweet. But somebody does need to hit me up with a constable. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely, yeah. That'd be awesome. That might explain red's decisions. Oh, well, for what it's worth, red could have a first pick constable. Red could have a first pick constable, but I think Red's decision defense was because of sculpture. I think Red wanted to play this sculpture, with their 1 stone. For what it's worth, I think that's pretty bad because, yeah, I mean, Red could have just got a lot of plows and stuff, but yeah, similar to Big Country, but actually just much, much worse. Spending a stone for 2 points is like a decent trade, but like playing into it is just like not that important. Like, again, red here would have been a lot better. Like, red could have alternatively just fenced like 6 spaces and got 4 pastures. So that's only 1 point worse, but he would have allowed themselves to actually take plow sow and plow and all these other 2-point actions. I guess they have plenty of 2-point actions though, so maybe the sequence is fine. Again, their game is just trash. They're too far behind. Yeah. As I've said before, I kind of do love these late growth games because I just think other players just don't handle them very well. But at the same time, to be fair, part of why I did handle this one so well is because, yeah, I got all the early food off that fireplace. I mean, this fireplace has, like, fed me all game. And Winter Caretaker's just been sweet to get the crops going. I actually maybe should have left the cow on the table. I'm not sure. Not taking the cow there though, like playing potato harvester actually like really would have solved a lot of my food. That's right. I think my first action this round might just be clay oven. Like, eating the grain is fine because I'm not like I could sow the grain. Well, I guess I could sow the grain in 2 veg. Maybe I just sow first action, right? Sowing gives me an insane amount of food also. Although I have to eat a veg here. Oh no, I can eat a clay. I just eat a clay. What am I talking about? I eat a clay. And then, yeah, never mind. I should just sow first action. Sowing is a point of grain, and it's a ton of food. And then I still could play Potato Harvester as my like final action of the game for absolutely filling my food. I can take a 4 clay action this next round, I guess. I just have a lot of 1 point actions, but you think round 6 growth is the most fun? Yeah, I mean it is kind of balanced. It's more balanced between the various strats for sure. So, but look, the variability is still very fun for me. I do kind of love me some round 7. I'm saying I love me round 7 growth, not necessarily because I find them the most fun to play, but because I think other people handle them very poorly, and so it's like it just is like I think I have the biggest edge compared to most players. I think too many round 7 growth games are all about like being efficient enough, and weaker players I think are very bad about efficiency. I think they just don't understand efficient actions very well. Round 7 growth is suicide if you go big house. See, I don't think it has to be. I don't agree with that either. I think Kandinsky easily could be winning this game with a big house. And to be fair, his game is actually still reasonably good here. He has great animal points. He's gonna have 4 fields and stuff. But like, I think Wood Hut Extender in a big house, he could have had a great game still. I think he's just taken too many fence actions. Although it has given him a lot of animals now, but like he also messed up his farm layout really bad. Like this stable should be fenced, so he could actually get 5. Like he should probably have 4 pastures and 5 fields, and instead he has 3 pastures, 4 fields. He doesn't have a 5th room. If he had a 5th room, he could get a 5th family member, but he can't even do that. Well, I get Plowsow. I mean, I guess I take Plowsow here and I just block that. What am I doing this round? Sorry, I've been talking a lot. I guess the 2 sheep are fine at some point, but yeah, let's just block Plowsow, and again, we'll just plant a million crops. I don't know if this planting arrangement is the coolest, but it's good enough. Potato Harvester like mega feeds us here. Potato Harvester is actually hilarious because we harvest 4 veg is 4 food. Yeah, so we probably do play Potato Harvester at some point. Kandinsky hilariously I can't even renovate. Oh, I also could have pushed to renovate, can't I? Nobody's gonna stop me renovating. I could reedstone food, stone, red fences here. I have 5 food off extra. Yeah, you think I'm already fed? Yes. Well, the pottery's going to cost me a point if I eat it. But I wonder, is my best line reedstone food stone red? Renovate because a skillful renovator gives me red fences. Yeah, skillful renovator might actually be the play here. Because Kandinsky can't red fence because of foreign aid. Geodens clearly is not red fencing. Arima could red fence. This is the problem. Red could choose to take 4 stone and red fence on me if I go for that line. But that line is 5 points? Oh, plus I get the food here. If I get the food here, I have... Oh, no, I'm still a food short. Oh, I can always take the reed back. Yeah, I can take the stone myself, take the reed back. But am I not paying too much in food here? Like, I'm eating... I can eat 2 veggies, no problem. I can eat 1 grain, no problem. So I have 5 food. I guess I'm eating 1 point no matter what. And eating 1 point still makes this a 4-point sequence. Whereas, how else am I making points? I literally am not making points otherwise, right? Like, I don't actually... Well, I get 1 point, I get 1 point, I get 1 point... Yeah. Let's do the fun reno line. It's too fun to pass up. Let's do the skillful renovator red fence line. Clay oven into a clay grab. Oh, I forgot that was still an option. Yeah. Although wait, I don't have a grain anymore. Clay oven into a clay grab is not 4 points anymore though, right? Like. Two stored towards the tiebreaker. Hell yeah. You know what's up. Anyhow, I take greenstone food here, right? Does the food not matter? So I just take the 4 reed. Kandinsky is just sowing more crops. Yeah, that's fine. Kandinsky still has a pretty good game. Like, this is a pretty good farm for late growth. He just has, like, no off... Well, he has very low offboard points, but so do I. I don't have great offboard points. I'm gonna be pretty close to Kandinsky's score here, aren't I? Well, no, I'm about to get a red fence though. I should be winning this, but Kandinsky's not that far away actually. Early growth plus like tiller plus wood hut extender is just so good. Like I wish I had cards that good. Sorry, am I taking the 4 reed because the food doesn't matter? Oh wait, no. If somebody takes the cow, as long as somebody takes the cow, then Reedstone food is an extra point better because I don't have to eat another thing. So yeah, let's go for the hope somebody takes a cow thing. It's not clear anybody is going to take a cow, sadly. Like, red could take a cow, but red could take a grain or a boar. But let's hope for the cow getting taken. It's not clear to me anybody wants the cow, though. Oh, but they take the cow! We did it, team. We did it. Oh, they should just take the boar. They should take the boar because that food... Well, maybe that food helped them. Did that food help them? I'm not sure that food helped them. But whatever. All right. Well, that was convenient. That was very convenient. Yeah. We take a very fun, skillful renovator red fence. It's a good time. Good times. Oh, the clay oven. No, the clay oven. Kandinsky gets the clay oven. Kandinsky has to be pretty close to me, though. This animal score is so much better than mine. Like, his animals are a lot better. His crops are similar. I have 1 extra field point, but I have 1 less pasture point. So I have a slightly better house. It's actually not clear to me that I'm beating Kandinsky, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 off. I have 5 extra offboard points. So my 5 offboard points is probably enough. But this is actually a remarkably close game still. Like, this is a bit ugly. Now, again, is it shocking that the player that got like a crazy, like, probably was in the best seat in the draft, it looks like, and just had the best cards is potentially beating me? Not really that shocking. Oh, actually, I also have an extra pasture point on him, Doug, because I'm red fencing. Okay, yeah, it should be a win, but I'm like, I'm a little nervous because it's a little closer than I'd like it to be here at the end. But I guess I have an extra field, an extra pasture. I have 2 extra points on house. I have 5 extra points off board, and his only advantages are that he is like plus 4 or 5 on animals, but never mind. I'm still like 5 points ahead of him. But that animal, the animals are much better. Oh, his stable is so hurting him though, right? Yeah, his stable placement has cost him so many points this game. If this stable was fenced, he could breed more points, and he could have plowed again. Yeah. His farmyard arrangement actually cost him really a lot this game, which is lucky for me that he just made that mistake because it's a totally unforced error. The stable, he just played the stable card in the wrong location. If the stable just went here, everything's fine. But oh well. Oh well. We get a win at a table we probably were always supposed to win because yeah, I mean we still did get a 6-pick big country. So there's that too. We got a 6-pick big country from a player that has an assistant tiller. We got a 6-pick big country from a player that has an assistant tiller and chose defense early. There's like, yeah, I think if we put a stronger player in Kandinsky Street, like we're just so dead. Discard 3 animals, yeah, that's what I mean. Kandinsky not being able to breed here is just so sad though. Like the stable's in the wrong spot, the fencing is just rough. But not being able to build a 5th room with wood hut extender and just having like an extra growth late is pretty sad. Like he has the extra clay, like, but late growth definitely makes it harder. But I think there was a way to navigate it still. But that's all right. He could get an extra point getting up to 4 sheep or 4 cows. Oh yeah. Duh. He throws this cow away and he puts an extra sheep here. Yeah. Or vice versa. Yeah. Or yeah, rearrange like that. That's fine. But All right. Yeah, we won by 4, and I was correct. I got like a. I did not feel great about the game because I scored 44. Okay, in defense of Giadens, he did score 30. I said he was going to be sub 30. That was a lie. Arima also slightly broke 30, but yeah, I mean these are pretty bad scores. Um, but yeah, not like a pretty tight game though. Like nobody got a lot of craziness going on. Like it was hard to score here. Um, The Ock quality was kind of bad, and then yeah, just the food was a bit rough. I don't know. That just yeah, that was a weird game to try to get points. I guess again, just a lot of inefficiencies. Also, like I would have had so many more points, or I could have had a lot more points if yeah, like certain animals or timing of other stuff went better. But Kandinsky like keeping fencing and keeping taking pairs in front of me was tough. But oh well. Kandinsky could win if he did not make that mistake. Yeah. Oh well. Nice to get a win. God, I might peek at this draft real quick. I'm just curious. I'm assuming it's a first pick Tiller, and then you got past it. Like, I'm just curious why we passed Wood Hut Extender. It's like so confusing to me what cards like weaker players value. Like, obviously, again, like we see people like first pick Woodcutter all the time, and like that's obviously not very good. Um, but like I don't understand why people don't like people look at Wood Hut Extender and like don't read it as a strong card for some reason. Some do, but some players pass it. But like it's very good. Obvious Assistant Tiller, it's just the best card. So yeah, you at least picked right there. And then wow, Chimney Sweep is in the draft. Chimney Sweep is probably the best card here, one of the best cards, but that means he has a third pick Wood Hut Extender. Excuse me. Third pick Wood Hut Extender is pretty criminal. I'm gonna have to go peek at what was in that pack because neither of my opponents played cards remotely strong enough to justify this. But the fact he has a Chimney Sweep and he didn't get to renovate to stone is also like really sad. Like, I guess only one person renovated to stone this game though, so yeah, Chimney Sweep turned out not that exciting, but dang, like this is a great start to a hand. Like this is such a good big house hand. Third pick Wood Hut Extender. Just that's nuts. Picking Baker here is also very questionable though. Like you have no grain source. Like Baker is not the pick. But oh well. I don't think that hurt much, but I don't think there's any reason to take Baker here. Taking God, she has a master builder too. Yeah, his farm layout was really rough. His hand is so good. I wish I had his hand. Like this would be such a such a good game. Paper Maker too. Yeah, I could have done that. Clay Hut Builder, such a good hand here. Well, Clay Hut Builder doesn't work with Wood Hut Extender, but yeah, and then first pick Milk Jug is I mean, you probably supposed to take the big country, but yeah, you don't want the swing plow, whatever. Milk Jug's very good for big house. You want a lot of food. Wow, there was a field fences in this game. Okay, I hate his fencing was very wrong then. His fencing is so wrong. If he has a field fences in hand and he could have just been plowing more aggressively and then just play field fences while fighting for growth, this is much stronger. His fence, he cost himself so. This hand is so much better than mine. Like, oh my god, his position this game is insane. Like this should have been much more crushing. He wheels for an aid, which is like incredible for his hand. Although this bookcase is also very good for him here though. But field fences is actually defensible. Like field fences is also stupidly good with Tiller. Like Tridents is also good for a big family. I'm not sure it's what I'd pick. I might stone cart with this type of hand. Try to help the stone reno, but it's fine. I would not take sack cart. I guess you don't have a grain source, but yeah, I might love me truffle too much though. Maybe you don't have time for truffle slicer. Stone clearing with Tiller. I would take stone clearing here every time. Oh my god, stone clearing with assisted tiller and wanting to have a big house strat. This is actually the pick. You have no crop support in this hand, so you have nothing to put into your fields. I mean, this is now things you can put in your fields, but god, yeah, this. Oh, I would have had such a fun draft in that position, but oh well. I just want to know why we didn't pick Wood Hut Extender, and then we're going to move on with our life. We didn't pick Wood Hut Extender because we picked Harpooner. That's the complete opposite order. Harpooner's not that good at all, and Wood Hut Extender's crazy good. Yep, okay, well, that's just a big mistake. And then Teal takes Seed Trader instead of Wood Hut Extender. Or Geologist instead of Wood Hut Extender? No, Geologist passed around the table. I did not see Seed Trader in the draft, I don't think. Okay, well, we learned some things, team. We also learned that, yeah, you can partly win or lose the game of the draft. These players all could have had better hands, but that's to be expected, I suppose. So, okay. Gosh, I sort of have time for another. Should have been looking at what tables were available before diving into others. Oh, this is an acceptable table. Wow, 28 minutes ago, though. Good players above ban list. Yeah, see, this is an okay table. Blitz game. Ooh, blitz game. I could try to blitz. I see. That's your theory. I could try to blitz myself. I could try to blitz. Are you telling me everybody should blitz or I should blitz? We could put together a blitz game. Possibly. Only if I want. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sort of. I don't know what I want. That's the problem. I don't know what I want. I don't even know if I should play another, but I tried to sit down at this table. But I mean, this table's been open for 28 minutes, which is it's a bad sign usually. Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. This player apparently wasn't there. So that's a trap. That's a trap of a table. Oh, we could play a two-player. I could play a two-player game. You bet Deranged. Is Deranged online? You've been watching. Ah, okay, okay, I see. Gordon is working. Gordon's working. Gordon's trying to get a blitz game together, Deranged. You, me, Gordon, and we'd have to find one other still, apparently. Alright, I'm also gonna go randomly take my turn while I wait to see what the rest of you are up to. Oh god, yeah, this Feast for game's going terribly. I forgot about this. I wanted to pretend not to look at this one. So bad, so bad. It's gotta be. We're just done. But ugh. Okay. Tempted, but you think you have to pass? Okay. Well, if you have to pass, that's fine. All right. What's out there? I don't know if I have time for a game. I kind of have time for a game though. Yeah, screw it. I can do one. I gotta be slightly faster, but hopefully we'll get people quick enough. I'll play one more. I won't spend too long on my decisions, hopefully. Um, and hopefully we can actually get players. Although not clear that we're gonna get players. Yeah, I might do it fairly fast on my side. Like, I don't know how fast I'm gonna go, but I'll do it reasonably fast. Wow, Zach and Gordon have you guys have gotten very good, huh? That's good. It's good to see. Gordon is here too. Well, this is trouble. How can I stream it Agricola style when Gordon's gonna make my game super hard? You've always been good. You've always been good, Gordon. I agree. You had a 620 rating in December. Damn, I've never even been 620. That's cool. Gordon gonna stream snipe? Nah, Gordon's not a stream sniper. He doesn't need to stream snipe in order to beat me. Oh, I won't regret the game. It's fine. I just got handed a win. I'm riding in that current zone of where like it's like, oh, I got well, handed a win is a stretch, but I got a win I shouldn't have because my opponents just made too many mistakes. So like it's fine. Put me into a stronger game. You know, let's see if I get better breaks. Let's see if the draft breaks my way. But whatever. I will admit that yeah, like I feel like again several times I watch Econ Sean streams and he has just like this nuts draft of just like oh I hit all the combos off Tiller or I hit all the like begging student tutor bookshelf combos like I'd love to just hit one of those someday and just like have a hand that instant wins again. But it's more fun to have to actually like think and play through situations. So let's do it. In terms of let's do it though, we need more players. So apparently, the players is tough to get. Yeah, with only table open, I mean, I do have it restricted to good players, so that makes it a little harder. If I dropped it, then we would find players. But surprise, Zach. Yeah, I agree. Zach is hanging around, but I'm guessing he can't play at the moment. Yeah, see what happens if I would drop it to anybody though? We could easily fill the table, but that part is slightly true, Zach. I agree that he slightly tries for the combos more, but it's also some of the stuff I listed is also just the draft being kind. Like it's not, it's not, it's a little of both. But yeah, you did not think I started table, so you joined a game with a friend. Ah, aha. Oh, that's fair. That's fine. Oh yeah, you're playing Agricola. That'd be a problem. Yeah, there might be too many people playing Agricola, so uh well then here's the one other thing, Gordon. I actually don't know two-player much, but I would throw it into two-player mode if you and I want to just muck around in a two-player game and see how bad it goes. I know like none of the trap plays in two-player at all though. I don't understand I'm kind of bad. I know that there can be clay pressure and reed pressure. And there's weird. Everything's valued differently. I don't know two-player though. You've never played. Oh well, then that's probably a bad idea for both of us. Then, yeah, maybe I just end the stream. Then it's fine. Oh, or I could. You'd be fine. Experiment. Go do it in training mode. Okay, sure. I mean, I agree. I'm doing it in training mode. I don't. I don't care that much about my elo, but I don't. I care enough not to play two-player and just die. Okay. Well, this looks good. I'm gonna start. So I guess see you around, Gordon. We'll have fun see you in about 30 minutes. Blitz as well? God no, I can't blitz two-player. I'd absolutely die. I'd starve. Uh, I would screw up so bad. All right. Good luck, everyone. I'm not blitzing this though. I can't blitz it. I'll try not to think too long because like, I mean, I'm gonna just die anyhow probably. But yeah, we'll do a two-player here. Um, see how it goes. But yeah. All right, team. Two player. Two player food. Wow. Okay. So we see childless. Childless is bad in two player. The growth is super open. Who cares? Um, I don't know totally what matters in two player besides I know food matters, but there's not a lot of extra clay. We could try to first pick Bellfounder here and hope to God there's some like dumb card in Gordon's pack, but clay is so tight that I don't think Bellfounder's gonna work. But food is good. But yeah, like basically you can get a lot more actions in two player. I have no idea in two player which of these is good. Correct, Geologist is a first pick in two player, so I won't get it. I guess Stable Master is maybe very good. I could breed early sheep. What is this? I'm playing two player with Gordon, and neither of us know how to play two player. Bellfounder for food is even reasonable. That's what I mean. Is Bellfounder just eat the clay anyhow okay? Like I just take a 3 food action with Bellfounder? It sounds horrible, but I have no clue what to do here, CS. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm tempted by Stable Master just to be able to breed sheep. I figured Bellfounder sucks. This pack looks like it sucks. I'm going to go Stable Master and claim that breeding animals is totally fine. This pack is horrible for two player. That's what it feels like. It feels like this whole pack is just bad. None of these are good in two player. I'm going to Stable Master therefore. Wait a sec. Excuse me. Isn't Field Watchman insane in two player? Like actual grain and food? Woodcutter is one of the best two players? Oh, interesting. Field Watchman sucks. Why does Field Watchman suck? How is Field Watchman bad? I just get a ton of... Oh, Master Bricklayer in a two-player does sound pretty sweet. But why is Field Watchman bad? Because my opponent gets too many good actions? I don't contest the board. Okay, because everything matters about contesting the board, and just getting food for myself doesn't matter. You can't be spending those actions in stage one, because you just gotta set up growth. Okay, fair enough. Sure, Master Bricklayer it is. Whatever. Maybe Roof Baluster is okay. Maybe Roof Baluster also has to be reasonable. Like, you want to build a 4-room house? I don't know. Woodcutter is amazing, though. Extra wood is still good. Millwright is the pick for a readout? Oh my god. What is this two-player world? I don't understand. Bellfounder did disappear, so the clay is going to be absolutely miserable. Unless, oh my god, what if he hit a geologist? What if he has the goddamn geologist Bellfounder I've been dreaming of for days, and he's gonna pull it out at me in two player? Oh, we are first seat here. Look at that, first seat. We do get to Akka as our first action, so I guess we can Woodcutter, and then he'll respond with 3 wood, and then I respond with press the resign button. I don't know. Well, the Field Watcher did go, so yeah, I guess I take the Millwright in response. Sure, I don't care about the rest of these cards. I kind of care about the Roof Baluster, but... Yeah, look, if I get Brook, I would open with 1 food fish if I got Brook. I don't think that's wrong at all. Food is stupidly tight. Clay is stupidly tight. Reed is weirdly tight. The whole dynamic is thrown out the world. I don't like two-player games because there's 0 sum, so anything you can do to hurt your opponent is good, but there's so much stone in two-player. Oh, just late. There's a lot of stone late? What doesn't the stone comes pretty late. Also, I'm actually taking Stone Carver then. If you think there's a lot of stone, get through the last. I mean, this doesn't help me until late though, I guess. But none of the rest of these cards are remotely good, are they? I guess Winter Caretaker, if I get enough food, can't be that bad. It's still pretty bad. There's a lot of food later. Yes, because all the animals pile up. Okay. I guess Winter Caretaker late for our crops then. I don't effing know. All these cards seem bad. Everything seems awful. I don't know why I'm playing two-player. I hate two-player. You like Childless? I guess growth can come late, huh? Okay, so you're telling me this Roof Baluster is no good. This draft makes you cry? Look, I don't know two-player at all. Two-player makes no sense to me. Everything is wild. I'm going to take the Roof Baluster. You tell me it's wrong, I'm taking it. You can tell? Yeah, I don't know how to play two-player. I'll take the Childless. It's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Reed had a Toad. Reed probably comes in too late for to actually be good. We could Schnapps Distiller with our Winter Caretaker for food. Maybe that's okay. Um, Bottles feels impossible to play in two-player. Writing Desk can't be too bad for later, although none of these... My Ox are trash. I'm not convinced Writing Desk does enough for my hand. Do I actually want to play most of these cards? Is this like that's the biggest issue? I'm not convinced that Writing Desk does anything. Reed Hatted is still solid just because start players are so important. Block Writing Desk. All right. Fine. I'll listen to you. You don't like Reed Hatted? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing at all. So I do know that you need a lot of easy to play start players, I guess. So yeah, having easy to play cards is important. Writing Desk is pretty easy to play later, and it's a point. It can't be bad. Bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. Writing Desk, bookshelf. I think it's gotta be a bookshelf. It feels like it's gotta be a bookshelf. We can't wait to get these Ox out. Exactly. Look at these goddamn Ox. Look at this champion lineup. You're all in on round 3 Childless? I agree. I think round 3 Childless is a great plan here. I think it's a very good plan. And then if I'm round 3 Childless, look at this Schnapps Distillery. No, it's probably a trap. Well, no, the Schnapps Distillery is good later. But Reed-Hatted Toad? No, again, Reed-Hatted Toad has to be played so early. Give me the Schnapps Distillery. I'm going to want this thing. This is points and food, eventually. Give me this. I don't even remember what came out of this pack. I also should be remembering 2-player a lot better, because in 2-player you essentially know your opponent's hand, and I have no clue. I'm gonna want this thing. Indeed, I'm gonna want this thing. I don't want to let Gordon have this thing. Okay. Reed Pond actually has to be pretty good. Severely underestimates how many actions he will have. Okay. Reed Pond has to be good, right? Like, if I'm going to be playing 3 Ox anyhow, and Reed is tight in this version, I guess it comes pretty late. Go to Big Country? Yeah, I don't think Big Country's going to work. Trident doesn't feel like it's awful either, but... Swing Plow actually can't... How good is Swing Plow here? Yeah. Okay, that's what CS is about to yell at me. I have a Woodcutter and then Swing Plow. Yeah. Swing Plow. Swing Plow's better. Swing Plow's amazing. Yeah, Swing Plow saves me a lot of actions. I agree. What we got? I was getting there after I thought more about how this game is likely to play out. I have extra wood. Wildlife Reserve with Stable Master doesn't really do anything. Trident meta is a funny... Oh, Trident and 2-player. That's true. I'm just going to get Trident anyhow. Possibly. Small Greenhouse. I don't know when I'm playing Small Greenhouse, but I'm not actually convinced I cannot have enough veggies here. Wildlife Reserve is also just points. Thick Forest feels really hard to play. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Greenhouse. I'm not sure when I'll play it, but maybe. Okay. I probably do keep the Big Country at this point. Like... I have a Swing Plow, and as long as, like, even if it's a 2-point Big Country, right? Like, that can't be that bad. Bottles, again, feels impossible to play. Like, when am I ever going to get enough clay? I'm actually super thrilled about Schnapps Distillery, because it means I don't have to get a Hearth, although I probably eventually want a Hearth. Wow, the board looks so small. Everything is so small. Wow, this is accidentally glitched. We can make everything so big. Everything can be big. Can I get the player? Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, let's go for the Childless. Let's do the Childless thing. He doesn't have Geologist. Yeah. He does have Geologist. He hit the Geologist Bellfounder combo. He did it. He hit. Oh, it's so sad, team. Oh my god. Oh, he has Geologist Bellfounder. It's all over. It's all over. CS is telling me it's all over. Oh no. No. Yes, one read. One read indeed. Resign. I'm not resigning. I'm hardlining childless. Isn't this how I hardline like he has a geologist. I can't start player there and hope to get 2 read. If I'm hardlining childless, this is how it's gotta be. I'm not sure I can hardline childless anymore though, because he's just gonna take 1 read on me here, but I'm not gonna let him play Bellfounder. So he's definitely taking 1 read here though, right? Yeah, but I still play childless, or do I not? I don't understand. Everything's awful. That's what I understand. I need to play Ox. Whatever. I'm gonna play this damn thing, and maybe it goes horribly. Or do I play the stupid Stable Master instead? Nah, screw it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start playing cards because you say it doesn't matter. I just don't want to let him play Bellfounder. I can take 2 clan response here, whatever. Yeah, he takes 1 read. It's fine. It's fine. Everything sucks. He's going to open 3 wood next round. But, you know, the sheep came early. I'm going to try for the... oh, he can just build the fireplace. Nah, whatever. I'll take 2 clay. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. Everything sucks. Everything's awful. Geologist is absolutely broken. Geologist is so broken in 2-player. It's absolutely dumb. Absolutely the dumbest card. So dumb. He does go for the fireplace here. It's not broken. Oh, it feels broken. Feels broken. It's real dumb. It's a very dumb card. I will take 3 wood. You were kidding that it was over? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't like this card. You should win here? Oh my god, I don't understand how, but sure. Just... Alright, he takes the read. Him taking the read again is very annoying. I just take 3 food here, and then next round I take 1 read and build. Unless he opens 1 read. No, he opens 3 wood and builds. Oh, well, that's annoying. I could start... no, I have to just attack him all game. I don't know how to attack him. I guess I could build Stableman next round and take the sheep anyhow. Everything sucks here. I hate 2-player. Why did I do this? 2-player is awful. Take sheep next round? Oh, he does need to take sheep. I see. Yeah, and he does take the sheep. Okay, well then now I take read and build. It does mean that I'm leaving him 6 wood. That's a problem, but... meh, we gotta get the childless veggie rolling in. I take read and build, he gets 6 wood. I'm aware. He can have 6 wood. It's fine. I have childless. Do you not understand the power? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, whatever. The Bellfounder. The Bellfounder. No, it's there. He hit it. Oh my god, he hit my dreams. He hit my dreams. I've never got to run this combo yet in CD. It's so sad. It's so sad. SP into 6 then build? What am I start playing with? I don't understand 2-player. I'm building. He can have the wood. You're in a game where somebody has clay. See, I want to do dumb Bellfounder things, but I never get to. I want to do dumb Bellfounder things so bad. Someday. I probably take 3 clay here. Yeah, I think it's got to be take 3 clay. And then I will ock something. I probably am taking veggies. I'll take a veg here. I mean, I could take a grain next. I don't know. I don't know, team. But I do take 3 clay. I understand that part. I could build a hearth, but god, do I even want to build a hearth? Well, oh, I also have Thick Forest finally. I can start player with a card. Look at that. But I probably just play an Ock here. Probably time to finally play the Woodcutter. Yeah, I think we play the Woodcutter here. It allows us to play the writing desk. We eventually need to play another Ock just so we can play the bookshelf, and then we just play all of our cards because we can. I don't know. Everything largely sucks, but let's get the Woodcutter out though. I like this. I like the Woodcutter. Gordon Bell founded it up. It is late growth, so the childless isn't the worst. We'll take a grain now. What is a bell founder, anyhow? A person that makes bells. He's making a bell. It's a metal worker that works with bells. I think that's what it is. I honestly don't know. The wood gets taken. Slight sad, but also reasonable. I take 2 reed. Yeah, I take 2 reed. I like 2 reed. You've always wondered what a carrot museum does for a farm? You get to show off your carrots. What's to wonder about? How else would you show the world your carrots? All right, the field watching comes out. The power. Okay. I start player in to grow. Let the childless end, although then my food sucks. Okay, I can't do that. I lied to you. I can't do that. I gotta let Gordon just grow here. I could hearth here. If I build the hearth here, Gordon either gives me the sheep or grow. Gordon doesn't really care about the sheep. There's so much food for him because Bellfounder's dumb. Although, and that's not infinite food for him. He's going to take 3 wood again, though. He'll grow 3 wood. Well, that's annoying. Everything's annoying. Why does everything suck? Oh, I could also just reno to the fireplace. Is renovating correct? No, I'm supposed to build a wood room someday. Yeah, everything's bad. Everything's bad. Yeah, it is 2-player heroic logic, and if we don't know what we're doing, it's all bad. Everything's bad. Everything sucks. 2-player's dumb. Being start sometimes is good. Fine, I'll just start player for the hell of it. This is the other thing I hate about 2-player. I hate starting. I don't understand why. Well, actually, I kind of understand why. I just hate starting. 2-player's dumb. That's what I have to repeatedly say. I just don't care. I just. I'm gonna take another veggie here. If I take another veggie here, well, I run into some problems, right? No, but I want veggies. I want veggies with my setup. I want a bunch of veggies. I actually want this 2 stone pretty badly because it unlocks Schnapps Distillery, but I'm probably supposed to grow, but I don't really even think I want to grow. But I have to get my food figured out. So I guess 2 stone allows me to play Schnapps Distillery, but yeah, then I just don't grow because Childless gives me another veg. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Whatever. I have no idea. I mean, I have some. Oh, but if I don't take the wood, then he can SP into 6 wood again. Yeah, see, this is. I hate this version. He doesn't grow, though. Well, I guess I just grow with the Schnapps Distiller then. He thinks he's starving me out, but he's forgetting the Schnapps Distillery. We do have food problems because now we have no veggies left. Well, we have 1 veggie, but we don't have any future veggies. He also gets to start player into the wood, which is what he's doing. Yep. So that's a bit of a bummer. And he has a brook. Oh my god, he has a brook? You gotta be kidding me. This man hits Geologist Brook in 2-player? Like, what the fuck? Like, like, maybe the game was over. Like, what? He first picks Geologist Brook? Like, what unfair, like, nonsense. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, I'm also letting him take all the wood because I don't understand how to play 2-player, and 2-player, I literally hate 2-player. I don't know why I'm doing this. At least I get 4 sheep. What can I do with 4 sheep? I did not build the hearth. Oh, he takes wood and grows. I see. And then I build the hearth and take the sheep. Okay. I believe that at least. I believe that. I understand. I understand that now. So what? I take 3 more clay. 3 more clay lets me just like renovate to the hearth. Is that even good? I'm supposed to build another room this game, or is it late growth? Can I get away with late growth? I really need a lot of wood. I need so much wood. I've let him have way too much wood. Way too much wood, team. Way too much wood. I could Stable Master here. Stable Master is actually a fairly legit option. Let's play the Stable Master. There's pigs coming down. It's going to help solve some stuff. We get a Stable Master. It also lets us play Bookshelf. We can play Writing Desk. We have all sorts of start player options soon. Everything's going to come together. The power is coming out. Gordon has no idea what's coming for him. I mean, he has every idea what's coming for him, to be clear. He has every idea what's coming his way. It's very clear what's coming his way. He does decide to grow. That makes sense. I can take sheep and start player into wood. I don't know. After you play your woodcutter. Oh, yeah, you know, look, okay? Have we completely failed at contesting two-player things properly? Are we kind of trash? Yeah, but we're getting there, okay? We're getting there. All right, this round we take wood, we build a hearth, we get really sad about 4 clay disappearing possibly, but we gotta open with this wood and we gotta build a hearth. Well, we don't have to build a hearth. We could just take a veg, but we should build a hearth. We should just absolutely build a hearth. Gordon probably is just building and growing this round at some point. That clay pile is very juicy. I probably should just take 4 clay. 4 clay is pretty nutty for me. But yeah, Gordon maybe... The weird thing is maybe I don't take 4 clay though, right? Gordon's Bell Founder is funky. Like, he kind of doesn't want to take 4 clay. He kind of wants to just take 3 reed. Well, maybe not. He played reed pod. God, he has so much reed. Yeah, he is building here, which... Yeah, that's the... Okay, so I don't know what his other move is going to be yet. I almost have to just build a hearth, though. Like, hearth solves everything forever again. Yeah. Let's just hearth. I mean, my round ideally is just like hearth and then play winter caretaker and then take wood again at the start of next round. Or I don't necessarily want to awk until I play writing desk. Or do I just drop writing desk? I don't really need writing desk. I do kind of want to play winter caretaker though. But we got to solve our feeding. Got to solve the feeding. Hearth is good here. So much food. So much food now. Infinite food now. Gordon's just growing. I see. So Gordon has the option to start player is really what he's allowed himself. Winter caretaker is nice because it starts getting me veggies again, but maybe it's not that important. Maybe I just start player writing desk again. Gordon plays a hutch. That's fun. That's cool. I mean, I really need to keep taking wood. Gordon starting for wood again is annoying. But me just starting for wood is annoying, but I guess writing desk here is fine. Swing plow is also fine. Start player swing plow into wood. Maybe it's start player swing plow into wood. I don't think I'm ever building another room, by the way. So I probably should have taken the clay and renovated, it turns out. Because, yeah, I'm a dum-dum. But there's so many good actions on the board. Whatever. If Gordon start players to take the wood, fine. I'm going to take the 4 clay. I want the clay. I think I'm just renovating multiple times at this point. I don't think I'm building and growing again. Like, I need so much wood for other things. I mean, Gordon could just wood starve me probably to win this game, I guess. That's the danger I've allowed. Like, but whatever. I at least eat 2 sheep here, breed a sheep. There's going to be 3 pigs on the board. I mean, the food is infinite now. Like, I do just have to actually, like, score points. So, I mean, 3 stone, 3 wood to help score points. I can renovate now. Eventually Schnapp's distillery stuff. I do stay start, so yeah, that means I get to open the wood at least. So I take the wood, firewood collector for Gordon. Firewood collector field watchman doesn't work, right? Or no, it does work. Okay, that's fun. So Gordon's adding more wood though too. Okay, well, whatever. You think Gordon needs more reed? I think Gordon needs more reed too. It's clearly not enough reed on the future rounds. How is he going to survive this game? Ugh. All right. Gordon has extra action on us. That's trouble also, by the way. I guess I could take wood, build, and grow this round. Am I supposed to take wood, build, and grow? Maybe I am supposed to wood, build, grow. How bad is that? I mean, like I have enough food now. The wood is gonna get real tight. That's the biggest issue. Like if I take wood, build, grow, swing plow, I have like no wood for fencing. So fences are gonna come really late if I do that. But wood, build, grow, swing plow sounds pretty damn good. Gordon's just gonna start player. Interesting. Gordon has a lasso. Gonna just take the boar is my guess. I'm also okay with that. So Gordon's leaving the 3 stone here. Am I supposed to just take the 3 stone and go back to like just renovate the well and actually make a farm instead? I mean, making a farm instead seems decent because the Gordon can start wood blocking me again. So if I just take 3 stone, like renovate well, start player swing plow next round, try to take some more wood, actually fence. It's probably better. Building a room in wood is probably a trap here. I mean, I guess no Gordon. Yeah, I'll take the 3 stone. Whatever. My sense in 2 players all messed up. I mean, actions are so good, but also like just getting point ceiling here also seems very good to me. Like just renovate to the well. There's so much food possibilities in this game. I mean, not playing Winter Caretaker yet is also rough, but my Schnapps distillery is a little slow, but that's okay. I will just run out to the well. Again, I don't know if it's great. It's not great, probably, but I think Gordon's going to open next round wood and then probably fence is my guess. Yeah, I think Gordon probably takes wooden fences. Fence 10 for Gordon, and then start lassoing some of the animal pairs. But we'll see. I have no idea if the well's even that good in 2-player, but it feels like good point ceiling, right? I don't know. I've put a bunch of points off my board at least. Maybe haven't put that many on it, but I do have the roof baluster later too. I mean, we're already in round 11. Late growth in 2-player also like definitely matters a little. Gordon does open the wood. That was expected. So I just instantly reply with start player swing plow. If growth flips, cool. If it doesn't, whatever. Gordon's not going to plow block me here, presumably. I do need a bit of food, huh? Yeah, and Gordon takes the cows. Maybe I'm supposed to take the sheep instead. I mean, the veg is also just a 5 food action for me, though. But I mean, I do need a food action, actually. Yeah, I probably should just take the sheep in case Gordon is fencing. Yeah, I take a food action. Take a food action. I start player a swing plow, and then either I plow or I do just play Winter Caretaker. I probably am supposed to play Winter Caretaker and use my food to buy a veg. Yeah, and then maybe I'm just not playing Writing Desk, which is pretty sad, but I can still play Winter Caretaker and Roof Baluster this game. Yeah, then I'm just plowing these fields. I'm eventually fencing this stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Gordon has Bellfounder Geologist. He does. He has Bellfounder Geologist and Brook. He has the dream. The dream. It's so much food though. Like seriously, like he has so much food. Like I'm not even sure he was supposed to take the cows. Like the cows is a fun action, but like I actually don't know if Gordon's particularly well off or not. I will start player swing plow. Either I get plow or I get plow or I get Ock. I mean, I think I prefer Ocking though. I think Winter Caretaker is very good here. Gordon is going to fence. That makes sense. He can start breeding some animals going forward. If growth flips, I probably am supposed to take grow, but God, the wood pressure is still like insane for me. Like it's so important for me to get wood actions. Like I probably actually have to open wood. Because if growth flips, Gordon can grow, but then like I just get the last 2 grows, so like why I don't super need to fight for them. I do need to make sure not to get blocked on plow too much. So that's also like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself here. But oh well, we're gonna put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get everything done. And it might all go to hell, but we'll see. It could very much all go to hell though. It could all go to hell. But yeah, I'm gonna open wood. I like a 4 wood action here is so good. Like I get 1 extra wood. Like even 10 wood is enough that I could fence this game at least. It's not ideal, but it's survivable. Um, Plow so flips. Okay, that's fine. Plow so does not work with my swing plow, so that's the one downside. But I mean, Gordon doesn't super want to. Well, Gordon doesn't care too much about plow versus grain plow, but whatever. I have to make sure to take wood, and then Gordon can do whatever he wants. But plow so is pretty sweet for Gordon. But I mean, plow is super important for me. So I mean, again, it's a 2 player. Like blocking plow here might be correct. Plow is open. They don't have to field watch me though. That's what I mean. Like, it's a 2 player game. That's what like 2 player is such a funky world to me. But like, Gordon can just be aggressively annoying on just plowing me because he's also a firewood collector. Like, how much does he need the grain from field watch when he has infinite food? Like, I think plow blocking me is a very reasonable line for him. Like, it's not what I want, but Gordon does have this slightly awkward world of he does eventually need to take Clay and Reno at some point. I don't know. I think Gordon plow blocking me is an annoying reality, and that is what he goes for. Yeah, like I think that's valid. It's obnoxious, but it's a valid move. It's fine. I will just plow so then. Like if I don't get like it's fine. I mean Gordon like I can open next round with plowing if I have to, but I'll plow so here. Getting a veg in the ground is good. If I get a million fields eventually, so be it. Um, I don't know. My next action is probably just play Roof Baluster. Just playing Roof Baluster here seems good enough. Yeah, I think just play Roof Baluster is good enough. Or just Fence 10. Maybe it is just Fence 10, right? Just Fence 10, and then I can just Swing Plow. Yeah, just Fence 10 is probably correct. I'm going to Fence 10 here rather than Roof Baluster. There's time for Roof Baluster still later. Maybe. I mean, I do not have that much time this game. I have a lot. There's a lot to do, but Gordon's gonna start. Okay, I'm taking Plow or Cows. Ah, the good old Trident. Gordon has so much food though, just so much food. I'm not even sure it's a sensible enough food. Also, if I take 4 clay, I block Gordon's Reno basically. Like there's so many pressures. I do hate 2 player. 2 player is about who punches each other harder often. Yeah, like it's just it's an obnoxious format. I don't know why. I should not play it again. Everything about this is reminding me why I don't play it. Yeah, he's gonna open plow. Okay, I mean he's gonna try to plow block me, I guess, which is fair enough. Yeah, and cow block with lasso. Okay, fine. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. This format's so dumb. The food, yeah, he has all the food. I mean, I guess he's making my food. Now my food's not even that rough. It's fine. I'm gonna grow, right? Yeah, grow. Another action has to be good. Whatever. This is fine. Um, cool. Yeah. And again, I'm never play. I just should never play 2 player. I hate the fact that we're just punching each other. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, it's such a dumb format to me. Like, I hate it. I really hate the game. I do not enjoy 2 player Agricola, so I probably just take 3 stone here, I guess, and open up a Reno. I don't even know if Reno is good for me, but I don't know. Um, Gordon Reno's tier though, yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. Uh, yeah, I can feed easy enough this harvest by just using Schnapps Distiller, and then buying a veg back with Winter Caretaker. Sure, it's more cutthroat, but you can do some nice moves. Look, if you like 2 player, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. You can like 2 player. It's a very personal preference. I hate 2 player dynamics. I hate Agricola 2 player. I I just do. I hate the fact that it's so much about just blocking each other. Like I I just do not enjoy it. You don't like who punches harder. Exactly. Like to be fair, 2 player Agricola doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be about who's punching who harder. It doesn't. Um, but it can be. Your opponent gets to choose what it is. So, I yeah, I don't. Do I even want a Reno? Is two actions to Reno actually correct here? Wait a sec. This is pretty easy math. Why am I renovating, right? Renovating is two actions, and there's so many things I can do for points here. Gordon's going to just plow block me again, and then I just get plow so again. Sure, whatever. If I just wasted time on swing plow, so be it. I should just take a 2-point action while I can. I don't know. Everything's misery. In 4, when you block, you have a huge cost. Exactly. You can be blocked so hard on 4-player, and 2-player you can predict at least. No, yeah, twos and 4s have so much different dynamics. You resigned in round 7, yeah, it's fair. You lost so many games with one player. I mean, I don't know who you're playing with, Landro, but you should be playing with better players then. And or the other thing I can say is I do think players too often decide to put themselves in positions where they're like putting their neck out to just get stomped on, and then they're surprised when somebody stomps on their neck. But like, yes, some players are going to see, like, you got to be a little careful. If you put yourself in too precarious a position, there is definitely a class of players that are going to just crush you because they can. Like, is that annoying? Yeah, sure. But anyhow, regardless, yeah, I think the game's split are different. Anyhow, it looks like Gordon wins this pretty easily, right? I mean, Gordon actually made a farm, and I've got kind of crushed. Yeah, I mean, Gordon should plow so here probably and just let me triple plow. No, wow, he really decides plowing's better. I guess he wheels so bake, but God, yeah, is this what I hate about 2-player? Like, he's choosing to make the scores so low for each of us over just playing friendlier. But I mean, I guess, yeah, this is a 6-point action. And so it's a 2-point action for him, and it blocks a 6-point action from me. So Lasso looks very good in 2-player. I'm also learning that, but I can never play 2-player again. I just can't. I just hate this mode so much. I hate it. I hate everything about this. Everything we're doing is dumb. It's so dumb. I will take Plasso. It's my best point move, but maybe I'm supposed to grow block him there. I honestly don't know, and I don't care. It's very painful. Yeah, it is. It's just very 2 players just too painful. Like I just I just hate this. It's nothing that he's doing wrong either. Like he's playing well, and he's probably gonna win the game because of it. Like although he did literally get Geologist and Brook in a 2-player game. Like Geologist, Brook, Bellfounder seems pretty dumb. Well, he probably just knows 2-player better than I do. I don't know. Although he said he's never played. I don't know. Whatever. He's found a line. He's gonna renovate. Okay, that's fine. I guess I grow. Growing is just 3 points. Okay, he undoes that. Like Reno's clearly wrong compared to just growing. Growing is way better. Okay, and he's realizing that. I could take Wood and Defense. That's not particularly good. I could take Cow. Oh, I have 3 actions left. Interesting. I could take Stone. I could try to take Stone, Wood, Ren Fence. That's a pretty decent sequence. Gordon shouldn't take the wood on me here. So Stone, Wood, Ren Fence. I feed with Schnapps Distillery again. Stonewood Red Fence, yeah, Stonewood Red Fence, whatever. I'm gonna stop thinking about it too much because again, I can't be brought to care enough. It's especially bad that you don't have a backup spot. Come and play on Play Agricola. Yeah, I should. I should. Really again, the thing is, it's I didn't have a ton of time for this one though, so like I needed to just move on to something else. But yeah, this game was well. Again, this is what 2-player. We're showing off 2-player. And I will probably never stream 2-player again. But yeah, that's okay. I don't have to stream 2-player ever again. Sadly, we're 1 food short of buying a veg back, so that's a bummer. But oh well. Anyhow, we're gonna assume Gordon beat us, but actually, it's might be closer than I think. Now he has an extra family member though, like, and he doesn't have negatives on his farm. He has extra fields. Yes, I have more pastures and I have a stable, but he has better animals. Like, He has too many advantages over me here. He's gonna win by about 5. He has a maxed BMW, helps his point ceiling a lot. I sadly can't winner caretaker here. Yeah, there's no way to winner caretake a point back. Yeah, Gordon wins by 9, actually. 9 is the answer. Oh, yeah. Again, not shocking. I mean, oh, he bell founded 4 points. I missed that. I missed that he was bell founding points at the end. It makes total sense. He had so much food. Bell founding points is also super sick. That's so dumb. Bellfounder Geologist Brook is probably just like pretty unbeatable in 2-player, to be honest. Like that just seems nuts to me. Like what a crazy good combo to hit. Yeah, but I mean, well played by him. Whatever. I mean, he blocked us from doing what we were trying to do. I don't know what I'm doing in 2-player anyhow, so it was not likely to go that great. And my opening pack was absolutely crap. Like he opened one of the best 2-player Ox, and my opening pack was garbage, and I have no idea what I'm doing anyhow. Yeah, good game. Well done. I'm glad that we both experienced 2-player, and I reminded myself how much I hate it, and I will never play it again. But that's good. That's good. It's good. It's a good reminder. It's a good reminder of how much I hate this format. So thanks for entertaining the masses with a dumb stream, and well done on the win. Opening Geologist and Brook is pretty insane, and then the fact that you got past a Bellfounder by me also makes me incredibly sad. I've been wanting to do dumb Bellfounder things for so long, and I like never get Bellfounder in 4-player. And here you get Bellfounder plus the best like combo card in 2-player. Like, oh, it was very sad. It was very sad. Very sad. Yeah, Geologist Bellfounder Brook it was very fun for you, I'm sure. Like Bellfounder Geologist Brook, yeah, I would have had a great game too. I would have very much enjoyed that. Instead, the game felt like misery. Everything was misery. Everything. To be fair, again, like I'm probably supposed to start player more aggressively on you. I don't know. I never got the whole writing desk bookshelf nonsense going. I never got like anything really going. I have no clue how to play 2-player, and really my experience of the whole thing was essentially me just constantly saying how much I hated it. So, yeah, it's not happening again. I really hate the 2-player dynamic. I really do. So, that's okay. Special one time only. I think it's one time only. I mean, maybe like 2.5 years from now, when I forget just how much I hate 2-player Agricola, I will try again. Oh, it gets so blocky. I mean, that's what it is. Everything is stupid. It's just like, oh, I can try to reed deny you. I can try to clay deny you. I can try to wood deny you. I can try to food deny you. I can just block you from this. Oh, you played a swing plow. I'm just going to block you repeatedly. To be fair, I did turn out I got greedy. I just assumed you were going to do other things. You chose to go for the blocky line. It's probably correct. But yeah, when I played swing plow, I did have a chance to use it. I should have just used it once. Instead of playing Winter Caretaker, but I mean, Winter Caretaker helped accelerate me to crops too. So again, I was slightly behind, and then yeah, I mean, you're able to just crap on me. Lasso is also really strong. I probably should have taken that. I just don't play enough 2-players, so I think it is pretty good. It's probably pretty good. Yeah, I mean. You can wait. I don't know what you're trying to say there, but yeah, I mean, lasso and 2-player also just turned out very annoying, right? I mean, I think that's yeah. I probably was supposed to take that card, but whatever. Ultimately, you took control of this game and you kept control of it like you were supposed to. So well done. I will not play that format again. I really do hate it. I just hate it. But that's okay. We can play regular Agricola most days. So he used lasso, run out of peeps, then you play minor, then plow 3. That's what I said. I had a chance. I had a turn where I played it and he didn't block me and I could have used it and I didn't take advantage of that. And that's what I should have. I should have taken advantage of that and I didn't. So that was my bad. I was just kind of betting that he wasn't going to block me. He was going to choose to take other things, but that's because my sense of 2-player is completely warped. And I mean, part of the reason that I hate 2-player is simply the fact I actually don't like just constantly blocking players. I like subtle interactions. I like, kind of messy, but I really hate games where it's like, oh, well, I could be taking something that's significantly better for myself, but actually, this just punishes you so hard, so I should just keep taking it. We should just keep kicking each other in the face. Like, I don't enjoy that. I don't. I just hate it. I hate that dynamic. And so, yeah, that's okay. Well, there's plenty of other Agricola to play. We will play more Agricola other days. Um, Two-player Agricola is zero sum. It is. It is. And I know that. And I know that's why I hate it. So, you don't particularly like it either. Yeah, that's fair. Like, it's all fair. Uh, Anyhow, I'm gonna wrap up here. Oh, it's a totally different game. It's very different. Not until 2024, exactly. You look in a couple of years, I'll forget this memory, and then you can trick me into it again. But until then, not happening. But yeah, thanks all for hanging out and chatting today. It's been fun. I don't expect to stream anymore today. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. Might do some more Feast for Odin, but I'm already. While I kind of wanted to earn a dumb Elo badge in a Feast for Odin, I'm already souring on that idea because, like, my couple of games have been fun, but I'm a little worried that just grinding an early Elo badge is going to more annoy me than make it fun. Um, the games are very unpredictable thus far because nobody knows what they're doing, and I'm not convinced if Feast for Odin is an excellent competitive game. Like, I don't think it's great for 4 players, so I'm not sure how much more I'll be playing and streaming it, but probably a bit at least. Um, I am playing in Fire 2 Open on Wednesday, is what I'm playing. So I also probably should play a Terra Mystica game or two, because my game is on Wednesday, and I haven't played a lot of Terra Mystica in quite a while. So I probably should play 1 or 2 games of that. So I might do that. But yeah. How did the last Odin game go? My last Odin game was pretty good. I lost by a little bit. I did this like crazy, super huge income strat, which was fun, and one other very good player beat me. It's actually this guy that's ranked second. Garzad beat me in that game. He just ran a very solid whaling game out of first seat and did good things and beat me by 10 to 15 or something. I'm not sure. It was like 150 to 130 or somewhere in that range. Like, we both had pretty good games. He just had a better one. I don't feel bad about losing to him. I know he's a very good player as well. So that's really all I've played thus far. I've just played those 2, but I've peeked at a few others, and I'm kind of reminded right now. Like, there's a lot of players that don't know what they're doing at all, and then even that I don't know if Odin's a great. Like, it's just not a great game. Agricola is a great game. Terra Mystica is a great game. A Feast for Odin is fun, but I don't think it's a great game. But yeah, that's where we're at. So anyhow, I am gonna head off then for now. Thanks all for hanging out. I will see you all around later.